Pause.
I did it.
Hold on, y'all. What we not gonna do today is turn this bitch upside down.
I'm not Miss Nitra. I wouldn't dare do that.
We're not gonna turn this upside down. I'm telling y'all, I'm not with the bullshit today. So respectfully, please respect the people that be here. We're not turning this upside down. It's not that serious for me. It started out as entertainment, so I will not turn this upside down.
I won't either.
Here's the problem. Hey, Jen. Here's the problem. Sorry, I was eating. Here's the problem. Other people have let Dr. Duchess go into her platform and run it because of her money. Nitra's not letting her do that. So shout out to Nitra because I respect that, right? And Dr. Duchess don't know how to act because she can't run that platform. And that's what she wants to do. She wants to speak when she wants to speak whenever. She wants to do what she wants. She want to run Nitra's platform.
Correct. And now the problem is that now the Judge Trendsetter's court, this case cannot even continue there. Hey, cover girl, because there's a bias because of Dr. Duchess. It needs to go to a court where nobody has an interest in either party.
That is correct.
They're not going to get a fair trial here.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I'm with you.
Why do you think get a fair trial here?
Why do you think that Nitra has an interest in who wins?
I think because she still has an interest.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, let's be for real.
I missed some of it. I was at work, but okay.
I wasn't talking.
You think it's because she wants Dr. Duchess to support her platform?
I don't think that she. Well, Dr. Duchess already supports the platform. I think that she doesn't want to get on her bad side, and I think that if she gets on her bad side by default, Duchess is gonna go against Diamond because both of them.
Yeah, it's gonna cause problems on that end.
And this is why Nitra's best interest here is to say, take it to another court. I'm recusing myself and everybody else from Judge Trendsetter's court from this case.
Right. Nobody else went on that piano and showed out but Diamond. And Diamond, you was wrong for that if you're listening. Nobody did it but her, and she was not even stopped.
She didn't have to go over there, and she didn't have to inject herself. And now that she did, now Dr. Duchess is saying, if I lose this case, both of them are, I'm not supporting them anymore. I bet you that's exactly what was going through her mind.
Well, I think Diamond did it on purpose because she doesn't want Dr. Duchess supporting anybody else's platform.
And it might have backfired in her face.
Right. Yep. That's what it sounds like.
You know what I mean?
Like, yep. See? Because when does Diamond go to anybody's platform? Let's be real.
To involve themselves in a court case? Never.
Never.
Let's see what's happening.
When I'm up here one-on-one, because you done did something to me while I'm in a box dragging your ass. That's why I'm up here by myself dragging
This
you.
is crazy.
But there's other people involved in this, not just my feelings. So what I do is I choose to take it and say, hey, this ain't the case.
She needs to take it to the Big Divide. She needs to take it to Breaking, or she needs to take it to Bella. Those are the options.
So it's smart enough to know to let the shit cool off in real life.
Ms. Nitra, can I say something? So as everybody has already been saying, all I do is ask a question and it wasn't biased. You got people coming up here that don't even understand how your court works, but their opinion is biased against Dr. Duchess without them even knowing how the judge and how the court
because we
works.
know how she runs platforms with her money.
What
period.
really is going on in this fucking room.
Right.
All I did was ask a question. Y'all are coming up here throwing subliminal messages against Dr. Duchess and don't even know how the court work. That's it.
You said one thing, and my thing is this. You said one. You asked a question. You asked a question. Everybody's feelings are warranted in here. That's what
I don't know why they're still talking about it. Move on to the next case.
But you asked the question. I never would have known, nor she, had no one come in 3 hours later and says she calls him nephew. That really don't matter right now. There's no backside conversations. Like, y'all act like the man and woman really nephew and auntie.
Good Yellow's the one that started it.
I call a lot of people over here auntie. They're not related to me. But he
called me auntie.
Yeah, he did not do anything that made this case go upside down. I don't think he did anything that made the case go upside down. But I see feelings are really
yeah. All of these troll accounts. That's who was really voting. People on there that have a axe to grind against Dr. Duchess plus their troll account. That's who was really voting. That's why she lost the vote. It was their primary account and their troll account down against her.
Now y'all
Once
seen this man.
Dr. Duchess case is over with, not to say I'm not talking against your platform, Miss Nitra, but once this case is over with Dr. Duchess, some of these views will leave, and I guarantee you that because people have an axe to grind with Dr. Duchess. That's bullshit.
Y'all seen
And
that
that's showing the bias right there with what he's saying.
Being disrespectful, and y'all decided to bring him up. He been downstairs being disrespectful, and somebody decided to bring him up. Really?
Who?
I'm not understanding.
Who they bring him up?
Yeah, he been down there being disrespectful. So is you trying to get action? Because it seemed like tensions are already high.
Oh, so why did they bring him up? Who brought him up? What do he want? What was he saying? I never even knew he was in the room till you got in the book.
Who are they talking about?
That's what I'm saying. Sometimes people think that somebody that they really trying to get the attention of seen him. I didn't even know he was in the room till he made it to the corner. So stay in the corner. Stay in the corner. I never knew you were here. Never. So that lets you know it's way more important people in the room than him.
Okay.
I never would have knew he was here had he not came up in the box. Want to be seen so hard, ain't been saw. Damn, I would not want to be you right now, especially if you was talking shit and I didn't see it.
I'm so sorry you messed up your spelled out, Miss Nietzsche. I'm so sorry.
Failed attempt. Another failed attempt. My God. I'm calling Papa. Put that in the kitchen.
I already lost my powers, so it wasn't me.
No, my bad. It wasn't like I was trying. I'm just saying. And they said they didn't see him.
People supposed to see.
They said they didn't see him downstairs, but I saw him, and he was. I know. My bad. I wasn't trying to say it like that. He was downstairs being disrespectful. That's it.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay,
he wasn't the only one.
I think we ought to take him back around.
He wasn't. I know he wasn't. Can I get a hug, Dr.
She saw him.
Can I get a hug? I didn't say that. A lot of people have been disrespectful. It's court.
They messed the whole fucking show up. This is messed up.
He was
They
talking
messed it
about
all up.
Kevin. He was telling him to shut his.
What are the
ass
other
up.
three
He was being
cases?
disrespectful.
Well,
That's
Duffy
totally
said
different.
Duffy said he let him up, so I'm gonna hop down and let Duffy up.
Yeah, no, I was.
Yeah, I had seen some disrespectful stuff too. I had to put a comment in there. Be respectful. I put that in the comments earlier.
I asked him to be respectful.
I'm the one let him up.
Okay.
Stand for the Nita.
I was just playing. What's up, y'all? Why y'all tripping for? Hey, man, listen. Let's be smooth, man. It's all good. It's entertainment purposes.
But you know, we already like in a disruptive space already, and
Auntie, we can't hear you, Auntie.
She on the phone.
Auntie, you on mute, Auntie.
She on the phone. She going in on somebody.
Oh, you going in? Yeah.
Hello.
Y'all.
My sister came through at the right time. Here I am thinking I'm off of Merck and I'm really screaming in my phone because I'm really upset. Thank you, sister, for coming in and knowing.
What's up, man? I appreciate it, homie.
So let me say this right quick. We're almost at a million. I'm really a little upset about the way court went today. I really am. Like, here's the thing. As a disclaimer, from here on out,
whatever happened to the show must go on? Didn't she say there were 3 cases?
First timers, I think you should go through a watch session. I don't think no attorney should be picked for my juke joint if you have not watched my courtroom long enough to know it. At all. At all. If you get up here as an attorney and you say, I'm sorry, I don't know how it's done.
Top Shelf was
then
disrespectful
I'm going to ask you to be excused. I will not have anybody else coming in on my entertainment and you have not watched me long enough to know my juke joints. We were having fun and it got so serious. And it shouldn't have. It just shouldn't. As adults, we should maneuver accordingly. You don't come in somebody else's room and you be the author of the confusion. Learn me. Learn my room and learn the people that be in my room.
I want to talk to you about this real quick because I've been watching this from the beginning till now, and I really don't think that Tansy and her attorney are going to get a fair trial over at Trendsetters because Dr. Duchess, there's a financial interest there between Nitra and Black Diamond. So she might want to take it to the Big Divide, to Bella, or to BK. Just saying. Somebody that's not financially supported by Dr. Duchess.
This according 2026, nor did I want to give it. But it is out there in the atmosphere. Grab a piece of it. Because 2026, I'm going to make sure you know I own me in this room. Calling shit at the door. Now, you might want to continue to live in 25, but Miss Nitra don't. Some of y'all people are diabolical. In the comment section, you do not have to be disrespectful, but you can say whatever the fuck you want to say, because I do. But I know how to go in somebody's room and be a comment cousin and not be disrespectful and still say what I want to say. Please, respectfully. That is my 2.2. That is my 2.2, because if I give you 3, you're not going to understand me. Now, thank you. And that's just where I am with it. Go ahead, Duffy. It's just TikTok. Golly.
What? Nobody's talking.
I don't even know who you're talking to, Duffy.
He's not off mute.
I don't even know. So, Dr. Duchess, let me tell you this. And everybody, I'm going to go feed my grandchildren and come back. And if you want to do your countersuit, we can. You tell me where you are with it. And the other case is gone out the door, right, y'all? Jurors, it's gone, right? It's gone. It's gone.
Okay, so this is over with. I'm so disappointed. Again, she said there were 3 cases on the docket. Why not move on to the other
Because you're
cases?
still on me on my end.
I think that there's too much worry about what Dr. Duchess thinks about people. What do you think, Jen? What do you think, Tracy?
Yes, absolutely.
I think that she doesn't want to proceed because she's trying to feel the temperature
Yep.
of Dr. Duchess so badly that she's willing to just like, all right, well, the other case with the young ladies, all right, that we're done with that. And if you want to do your countersuit, we
But
can
she
do
asked
that.
permission, Nuni. She said, so the other case is done, right?
Right.
Dr. Duchess, we're done, right? And what if Dr. Duchess says, no, I want to go back to it? You know what I mean? Like, that's weird. That's weird. Again, this is what happens when you let people with money run your platforms. They think they
Right.
control it, and then you become so dependent on that one person. That's the other part that blows my mind, Nuni. Even if you have 500 people and not all of them are huge gifters or givers, collectively together, I would almost want to say I guarantee those 500 people together are
Right.
more than that one person is giving.
Absolutely.
Make it make sense. You understand what I'm saying? So that's crazy. That's crazy. Doctor, here's the other thing, baby. If I had a whole license and I was a psychiatrist, psychologist, therapist,
I wouldn't
speech
have even
therapist,
been engaging in any of this.
girl, what? She
She
is
should have
all
just
oh, she must be lonely
she
and
should have just
bored.
she should have just said, you know what?
Right.
I'm declaring a mistrial. Maybe I miscalculated the case, and this here juke joint may not be the best forum for this case.
That's right.
Nuni,
What
and
do you think, Trace?
hats off to that first therapist. Hats off to that first therapist. She did
She's a
a
sweetheart.
Oh
job
yeah,
with
I love.
testifying and everything, even though they wanted to throw her out. She was, and even when it tried to come at her, she still kept it together. Hats off to you if you're listening. But they was very disrespectful to her. Let's go to the beginning. Very disrespectful to her.
Very
Yep.
disrespectful to her. Very
People are
disrespectful
caught
to her.
these we know.
Hey, Nuni.
Hey, hey, Sadari. Happy New
Hey,
Year, babe.
everybody. Happy New
Hey,
Year. I was
Sadari,
down
how
there
are
fighting.
you?
I'm okay. I was down in them comments fighting for my life. You hear me? Because Duchess is so disrespectful.
Yeah.
I didn't like how she did that therapist.
I
Right.
don't like that either. She's a
Right.
sweetheart.
So the thing is, anybody who worked in the medical field knows that the code of ethics are the same all
Mm.
across the board.
100%.
Say it again
100%.
for him, Sadari.
It is it's the I don't understand what's happening, right? And then on top of that, she starts cursing out the comic cousins and like what?
Right.
And then Diamond come up there with the like that's bias. Keith was up there bias.
Bias.
Inevitable up there bias,
Bias.
right? And I ain't gonna lie, the human was doing her the thing, and I think that's why they didn't like it because she stood 10
She
toes,
stood on business.
and they were mad.
Mm-hmm.
And
Drop
Dr.
Q.
Duchess, so my thing was this, right? Because I had asked this question last night to Dr. Duchess, and she went off on me.
Uh-huh.
I said, "What's the difference, right? Y'all had so much to say about Rizzy. Are you not doing the same thing you said that she was doing?"
Right. Right. Worse.
The only thing is, that baby lost her life and you still here. And then the fact that you in the silent generation speaks volumes. And she went off
Oh boy. Oh
because the
boy.
truth hurts.
It does.
Yep.
Drop Queen, what you got, babe?
Hi, I just want to say that Dr. Duchess, didn't she just insult everybody talking about y'all beneath me and y'all this and y'all that? Didn't I just
Yep.
hear her
Yes.
say that?
Facts.
So who is she? I wouldn't even want her on my platform where she think that everybody in that room is beneath her. But how is a practicing therapist always on TikTok from 5 in the morning to 5 in the morning? When is
Drop.
she
I
Drop.
just said the
practicing?
same thing.
Drop.
I
I
don't
got up
believe
at
that.
4 o'clock in the morning. 4:30, my alarm clock went off. And the first thing I did was I let the dogs out. I'm sitting outside in the backyard watching fucking TikTok and I'm scrolling. And who do I
And
see?
she's there.
Dr. Dutch is in the
That's
box.
right. I go to the restroom, get on TikTok, start scrolling till I fall asleep. Here she is.
Yep.
Yep, she's always on TikTok. So how is it that she's a practicing? When is she practicing? Who she's practicing with?
In her sleep,
She don't sleep. She be on
in her
TikTok.
dreams. It's in her dreams.
Do
Drop.
you think that
That's what I said.
Tangi's gonna be able to get a fair trial over at Judge Trendsetter?
I think she can, but I think where Miss Nitra failed at was she should have just dropped the guy because she said, oh well, the other Keith was up here, but Keith was a witness. Witnesses
Correct.
can be biased, jurors cannot. So
Right.
that's where that fell at. She shouldn't have. And she said, "Well, you just asked one question." No, he asked more than one question. But one of the questions he asked, she had already said that evidence can be in. So why is he asking? Why is that evidence able to be in? So that exposed his biased hand. If he would have just been quiet, nobody would have known he was biased. If he would have just asked questions, but he asked questions that showed that he was biased.
Mm.
So, in my opinion, but
So
yeah.
now, moving forward, do you think that Nitra should just recuse herself altogether and recommend that they go to another court?
No, I
Yes,
think she.
I think.
I think she could do it. I think she should just do it. I don't think. I think Nitra is. I don't think Nitra is really biased. I think she tries her best to not be biased. Sometimes she
Right.
may come off best biased or overlook things or misunderstand or miss some things. But I really think that she tries to be fair. I really
But
think
and I
she
and I
tries.
I agree with you, Drop. I agree with you 100%, except for this particular case, and I'm gonna
Yeah.
tell you why.
Okay.
Because because it's Dr. Duchess.
Right.
and she doesn't want to get on her bad side. And then she doesn't want for Dr. Duchess to, if she does get on her bad side, to take it out on Diamond,
Yeah. But
right?
I'll say this: Bella's court is not the court for it. They don't.
I think the Great
I think
Divide will
that's
do
the
a good.
best court for her.
Which
No, I
one?
think the Big Divide. I think
Me
the Big
too.
Divide.
It's more of a court. Bella is just a place people go to bully people. I don't think Bella's
I think
court
the
would
Right.
be.
Big
Okay.
Divide will be
Okay.
a perfect
Right.
spot for this case to be held
I think
at.
so too.
The
Yeah.
only
Bella's
reason why
court.
I said Bella is because Bella only comes on once a week, and I don't. I in my head, I'm thinking, well, there's Bella won't be biased because she doesn't get support from Dr. Duchess. She doesn't get support from really anybody but on Sundays, right? You know what I mean? But I hear you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that would
think that
just
it
be a
needs to
shit show.
go. Yeah, I think it needs to go. I think that the Big Divide will do a good job at getting a resolution in this case. And it's nothing against Nitra. It's just that I think it went too left already.
Yeah.
And I
What
think that
about
now
what
Dr.
about Petty
Dudley.
Rowe? Petty Rowe
I
went
don't
to
know if
Supreme
she's.
Court one time.
I know that, but is Petty Rowe wanting to put the robe back on?
But what do you think? How you think it'll go over there?
I don't know.
I think that's a
Yeah.
good
I don't
idea.
think it's a bad. I
That's
don't
a
think
good
it's a
idea
bad
because
idea.
with the panel being full of FOE, the panel was being
Right.
full of, and there was just so much talking and so much interruption.
Right.
I knew it wasn't going to be
Uh
fair.
huh.
You got to be fair with it if you're going to do it. And I got to say, Nitra was
He
trying to be
was. Uh
fair
huh.
about it at
Uh huh.
first. But then when some of the FOE members, and then to
Right.
be honest with you, Good Yellow, you started that.
He
You
started
in the
it.
bottom said that young boy, no, I'm sorry for calling him a boy, the young man was her son, nephew. She called him
Yeah,
that.
but
You
he
did
was right.
that.
But I would agree with Good Yellow though. He shouldn't have
Hmm.
even been up there if you're in a space. For instance, they wouldn't let Good Yellow be a juror for Nitra.
Right.
Right.
Right,
Right.
So I don't think
right.
Good Yellow was wrong, but Nitra should have just went on with her own. When she let them vote, they voted him out. Just put him down. No more conversation. They
Right.
trying to convolute a witness versus a juror.
And
Two
the
different
thing is
things.
too, in those, you know, uh,
Yeah.
I don't think that Nietzsche was being biased, but what I have a problem with Nietzsche with is that when they put pressure on her, she's
She
easy to change
falls.
her
Yeah,
mind.
she falls. Yeah.
That's what I was going to say, Nudie. That brings us back to the conversation we had talking about people controlling other people's platforms.
Right.
Uh huh.
Had Nitra just taken better control without worrying about who her friends are or who
Hmm.
Right.
she's friends with,
Yeah.
she could have that would have been a good case. We were all
Right.
looking forward to it, I think.
Right.
We've been sitting here for 4.5 hours just
Yeah.
with Nitra.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
feel duped.
Oh well,
Yeah,
y'all.
these creators got to take
Drop me down, please. I'm in here making a
Okay,
cake.
okay, babe. Thanks for
Okay.
coming up.
Thanks.
All
Okay.
right.
Bye bye.
yeah, creators got to take their platforms back cuz you're going to lose
That's it.
people by
Sometimes you
letting
gotta
them.
make decisions and make sure you look. It's nothing personal, but this is what I need to do for the integrity of the show that I'm running. Period.
Yeah.
Here's my
Yeah.
thing. I think once she allowed Diamond to come up on the panel,
It was over.
everything started changing,
Mm-hmm.
right? So,
And Diamond did that shit on purpose. I don't care what they
right,
say.
right. So once she let her up on the panel, then things started shifting, things started changing. Now she wants to talk about, and I was happy that Manny said what he said.
Yes.
However, like Diamond still, and then she came back up there the second time. Oh, we gonna count us so and other. You doing all that for a fucking buck,
Right.
right? And even the other day with the whole, was it LT? No, it was somebody else, and she was like, she can't. LT, I can't
Yeah.
afford, to drop Doctor. What the fuck you mean?
Well, I mean, she's not telling a lie. If she's saying I cannot afford to drop Dr. Duchess, she really means that. She said it with her full chest.
Yeah, but then on New Year's Eve, she was taking shots at Diamond. Did you not hear that part? She
Uh-huh.
was like,
Mm-hmm.
because she said, oh, because this is not my panel. And if it was mine, nobody would be able to be disrespected. Like you're taking shots.
Right.
Yep.
and she's
That's
taking
what they
shots.
all do.
She's
They
taking
find out that you're for
shots.
sale. They find out that you're for sale.
Yep.
They find out that if they pay enough, they can run your platform. And people like that with money who want to show their money want it to be known. This is my shit. Like when Dr. Duchess said, "This is my house," right?
Right.
And Diamond's platform. This is my
Uh-huh.
house to LT.
That's why I asked her yesterday, what is the difference between you and Rizzy?
Right.
Up, clock it.
See, Rizzy did it more for friendship. Yeah, there was a little control factor towards, like, you know, when I say
Rizzy
towards,
did it for fun.
Rizzy did
Rizzy,
it for kicks and Rizzy did it for friendship so she could be accepted.
It was the only way she could get above her bullies, I believe, because she didn't
Control,
do it
but
to.
control was never really her motive.
No, it was
so
just.
what I'm saying is, right, I hear all of that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what is the so it's still a money thing,
Right.
right? Am I right?
Oh,
So
absolutely.
if it's still a money thing, she's no different. I'm not talking about the
I get
entire
it. No, you're right. You're right,
you know what I'm
Sadari.
saying? It's
You got it.
still an entitlement thing, right?
Right.
Because
Yep.
like just the same way Diamond was like, oh, and Rizzy did this to your platform breaking. What the fuck is Duchess doing?
The same, if not
Is she
worse.
not doing the same thing?
Right.
She
Right.
done ran a lot of your big supporters off, and I was disgusted when she went along. I was disgusted when all of them went along with that. Oh, cause Roro, what the fuck you mean? Roro was your biggest supporter, cause
Oh my
before.
God, the Roro thing, girl. I know we recapped it over here. It was a mess.
But the
So
thing is,
sad.
Roro was a big, gigantic gifter.
Right.
She didn't just start off in the panel. She used to gift. She
Right.
stopped gifting and then started supporting Diamond like with the
Right.
mugs, the shirts, whatever Diamond was selling,
Right. She
she
was
was
promoting
buying.
it. Yeah.
She's the sweetheart of Black
Yeah.
TikTok.
Yeah.
So
Sweetheart.
she didn't deserve that shit.
No, and she was hurt.
Yeah, she was crying. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's a way, and then you can't really talk about people if you're doing the same exact thing. Like, just like when Nietzsche said, well, I said my 2.2 and Roro should have waited to do it on the back end. Why the fuck should she have waited to do it on the back end when Diamond said fuck her son on the front end?
That's correct. That's correct, Sadari. That's a good point that you're making. Private, what you got, babe? Hey, happy Friday. Happy New
Happy
Year. Happy
Friday.
Friday.
Happy New
Hey,
Year.
private.
Hey y'all. I wanted to say that when someone said, what's the difference between Duchess and Rizzy? Let me tell you what the difference is between Duchess and Rizzy. Rizzy used her money to acclimate. Rizzy wanted to be a part of the group. Rizzy was rejected by a lot of people, but she wanted to be a part of the group. Duchess uses her money to set herself apart, which is why she's constantly pointing out that this one is broke and that one is broke and how they're not like her and how much better she believes she is than other people because of her money. You get
Okay.
it? The
Yeah, yeah,
difference
yeah,
is
yeah.
that Rizzy was not ugly. The things that
Right.
we've heard Dr. Duchess say, the things that we've heard Dr. Duchess say that to me seem unprovoked. And I keep
Right.
going back to these two things because it sticks with me. She said to Blackberry, you talking to me with your EBT card. That
Yeah.
did something because when I was in nursing school and I was a single mom, I applied for food stamps. I had food stamps while I was in nursing
Girl,
school.
ain't nothing wrong. Let me tell you something.
Just let me
Okay?
finish real quick. Let me finish
Go
real
ahead, private.
quick.
I'm sorry.
I had food stamps while I was in nursing school. That's number one. You want to know how much I had? And I was a mom of four. They gave me $41.
Yeah, I believe that.
So while you think you talking to somebody with an EBT card, understand that there are people that go through things to get to a certain level. And you
Right.
cannot judge people on this internet because you don't know who has what. Just like we don't know what Duchess has.
Right.
For all we know, she running up a check on her husband's expense. You hear me?
Right,
Because she
right.
refuses to cam up. And as y'all have said before, how are you actively seeing patients every day when you on this internet every day. I could tell y'all right now, I know y'all be looking for me and I be missing because they share me to live. Why? Because I'm out here. I'm
Right.
actually working.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. And another thing she said was she addressed Deb. And I
That
took that
therapist.
personal no Deb. One day on Diamond's panel, she addressed Deb's homelessness.
Oh
And I took
wow.
that
Yes.
she addressed Deb's homelessness. And let me tell y'all something. I have never been homeless, but I do know people that have been homeless. And if what they say is true, that we are all 1 or 2 or 3 check stubs or pay periods away from
Mm-hmm.
homelessness, imagine how I could be working right now and be homeless the next pay period.
Right.
Imagine if I could become homeless that quickly, how long it takes to be rehoused.
Right.
Yep.
Imagine having to save up money to put a deposit down on a new place while you're currently paying to stay somewhere and feeding yourself and clothing yourself and using gas every day. Because that's what I hear. Once you become homeless, it takes forever
It
Yes.
to dig
does.
your way up out of that.
Yes.
So when
Unfortunately.
Yes.
she made that comment to Deb, I never forgave that. I didn't
Yeah.
get over that because I feel like it's so many other people in that platform that are watching that are in that same situation. They just don't have the courage to come up and share that. And Dr. Duchess is the reason. She's the reason why people don't share and they hold things and they go through things on their own is because you don't realize that everything you have came from God. It was a blessing.
Right.
Hey
And if he
everybody.
gave it to you, he could take it. That's all I wanted to say.
And
I
also,
really felt
private, to piggyback real quick off what you just said, what person who works in any type of mental health facility would say those things to
Right.
people?
Right.
Just about to say that, right? And that's what I said. Like me being somebody who's in the health, the code of ethics is the same all around the board. So when somebody was saying NPD is not a diagnosis, yes, the fuck it is.
Right.
It's
Right.
billable. It's billable. It's a F60.81.
Right. Right.
So I don't understand. Like when I was in them comments, like what, like, and I
I
didn't.
saw you. I saw you because I was like, oh my God. The comments were flying. You type a comment, is gone. Like
But then the thing is, with the taste, the way she did that therapist
I
and
didn't like
said
that.
that thing, like that's what really put it on. Because you're a psychologist,
Right.
you're not a psychiatrist. You still can't do nothing
Right. Right. Right.
but
Right.
tell the social work. So it's a process.
That's
It's
correct.
it's not like no, it's a process. The social worker communicates with everybody. So the social worker is the one who actually hold everything together. But that's why I wanted to get up on that platform, but I was in the salon getting my hair done because I didn't understand what the fuck was happening.
It was
Yeah.
disgusting. Let me give LT a chance. LT, hi, welcome in. What you got?
Okay, so first I'm gonna say, as a previous mental, in the environment, working in the facility, we have a oath and a
Mm-hmm.
code of ethics
Mm-hmm.
that we have to follow, and the guidelines of that. Not only that, there was a lot of inconsistency and a lot of bias being shown on today. I really believe that Duchess thought if she got top shelf and proud black because they, speak so eloquently, that they were going to help win her case. But they knew nothing about law. They knew nothing about the process. And that's what really messed up.
And
The
I want to
second
say
thing that
this real
messed up,
quick, LT, real quick though,
mm-hmm,
because Proud
mm-hmm,
Black
mm-hmm.
did display eloquence in speaking. However, Top Shelf was speaking like a straight up low life. I'm so sorry to tell you,
Okay,
but
but
continue.
what I want to say is, and this is how I feel, y'all. they should have put if she were gonna use both of them, she should have had Proud Black as the main speaker because Top Shelf have no earthly idea, and she's not an ethically appropriate person to use as an attorney. That's just my thought, but that's not what I wanted to say.
Right.
Anyway, getting back to what I'm trying to say, there was when Nitra was so quick to give the win to Duchess, that showed her unfairness and her bias.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Even though Duchess had not had a chance to testify on her behalf, for her to make a quick decision such as that, that shows her bias. A lot of people think just because you're a judge that you could just do whatever the fuck you want to do.
That's
But a
correct.
judge has an oath. They have to be fair. Even if they believe that that person that defended is guilty, they still have to show and they have to allow the lawyers or the prosecutors or whomever who is representing that client, they have to give them the opportunity to prove otherwise that they're guilty. Okay, that was
Mm-hmm.
not done on today. So, with all that being said, and everything that each and every one of you all have said, I concur, and I drop the mic. All right.
Thank you. Miss Lisa,
Mhm.
what you got? Thank you, LT.
Hey,
Hey.
oh, I don't really have much. I don't think this Dutch lady is a doctor.
I don't think so either.
So we need to stop addressing her with doctor. We're gonna call her
And
the
not only
Dutch
that,
lady.
can I tell you, can I be honest with you?
Yeah, of course.
When you look at her profile picture, she has that Chanel emblem on there. That already tells me that she ain't no doctor of nothing. I'm just telling you, you got to pay attention to certain little details of things.
Clock it,
And
Nuni.
Okay?
and not only that, in her profile picture,
Mm-hmm.
she has Duchess spelled wrong.
She
No.
does. She
I'm
does.
done.
She
That'll
has
do
Duchess
it.
spelled wrong. And me, my take on her is because has anybody ever seen her? Well,
Nope.
has anybody ever seen the credentials? No.
Nope.
Nope.
Okay. That lady sound like she smoked cool cigarettes,
Yep. And she
and she
can't
keep
breathe.
the
She sounds
pack.
like she's on a respirator.
She keep the pack of cigarettes in her bra,
She
and
got some she got some Vice boys up under that pillow on her bed. That's what I say. Cause my mama used to
Miss
smoke some Vice
LT.
boys, and it. Yes,
She
yes, yes.
sound like she drink beer out the can.
With a straw.
She ain't using
Not
no
with a
straw.
straw.
She taking that can straight to the head.
That's the eloquent part of it, Noonie. When you drink with a straw, come on now, girl. You know you
That
pop
was
that
me.
can and put that straw in there.
And see, I've
Okay,
been
all
hearing
right.
about how she belittles people
Yeah.
and like berates them financially. Okay, lady, you don't know people's story.
Right. Right.
And I
She
think
was
And
that
about
then
to do that today.
she leaves a lipstick print on the straw. And you know those
not the
people,
lipstick
you
print
know
on
those
the
women
straw.
that smell like three different perfumes because it's stuck on their clothes because they don't wash them as frequently. That's what she smells like cigarettes with three different smells of perfume and a pack and a six pack of Bud Light.
Why did I just picture somebody sitting at a bar, smoking a cigarette, an old smoky bar with a blues band playing in the background? You know
Hey,
the.
I wish I could.
all of us.
I wish I could get a hold of Tansy because I would tell her to take this court case straight to Big Divide, and I think that they'll do great over there.
And then she's over there in
I would
Lutra's court
say.
talking about
I
how
would
bad she's
say.
being treated, and she's being she what was she over there being a victim?
I would say I am better than all of you all.
Oh,
Y'all are nothing but peasant to me, you broke ass motherfucker.
Yeah,
Okay.
Mute
and
up,
that's the
mute
other
up, mute
thing.
the Dutch
That's the
lady.
that's the other thing.
the way she spoke to LT and the verbiage that she used,
Uh,
right?
uh.
If you're in mental health and you deal with people with any type of disability, mental, you just don't speak like that. Not
You
that
don't.
you do, LT. I'm just saying that you don't use that verbiage. You don't
Even
speak that
when
way to
I get
people.
mad and I curse,
No,
I
I
don't speak
don't.
that
I
way.
don't.
Even
Yeah.
when I get
No, I'm
upset and I curse, I
compassionate.
don't speak that way. Tangi,
Yeah.
what you got?
Yeah.
What's up, y'all? Happy New Year again.
What's
Happy
up?
Hello,
New
What's up?
Year.
everybody.
Happy New Year, girl. What's up?
Hey. I wanted to touch on a few things. Something that Private said, piggybacking off of what she said earlier.
Yeah.
Um, with my life, I've been on Section 8. I've had government assistance. I've worked government. I've worked
Right.
my own business. I've experienced different levels of life, different classes of life. And what's so sad to me is that there's no more humility with these people.
At all.
One thing I want to point out is with this young lady, where she spreads her money around, where she speaks very arrogantly and just throw her chest around. One thing I want to highlight, okay? Um, we were talking about homelessness, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Imagine going from, and this is no BS, imagine, and I'm going to give a lower scale for myself because I'm a business owner. At the time, yes, I could see anywhere between 17 to 40 grand a month. Okay.
Right.
Um, Imagine going on a lower scale. Let's just make it a whole number, 10,000.
Right.
Imagine going from 10,000 to nothing.
Right. Right.
So now I went from my income that I had to nothing due to my accident.
Correct.
All my money paid off all my debt, paid my insurances and stuff like that, to where I don't have to financially worry about anything. However, when you are in a position where you cannot physically work and you need certain services. See, what this individual don't understand is that you could be speaking that way today and tomorrow morning you can't get up physically to do what you
Of
think you can
course.
do to spread your money around. You can get shut down quickly, right? So the humility part, it showed me to be so humble, because what a lot of you guys didn't know, I was fighting the same fights that everybody else was fighting, but I kept mine quiet.
Right.
Why? Because I understood that there's a depth and a level of capacity to even engage with a person of my caliber. And I would not want to have to exchange any type of words to describe who I am or who
Or
I
what
am and
you
how I show up to the world.
you
You
can't
see?
even trust anybody to even share your
Exactly.
struggles with
I'm,
anybody. And
I'm a
that's yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you a highlight. The day that we was all putting our money into the crypto, that was sometime in August, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let me
Yeah.
tell you, I was leaving a hotel out of Houston, flying to Charlotte to be with my children. I was homeless. Nobody knew that,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody knew that. And guess what I was doing? Spending $50, $100 on crypto.
Mm-hmm.
Just to say, maybe I can get it,
Maybe you get lucky.
right? So I ate that bullet, right? But I'm not going to come on this app and say, even when I was out there truck driving and grinding real hard, I never talked down on another person because I've been in all classes of life. I know what it's like. And when
Absolutely.
people want to assassinate character because of Section 8, let me tell you what Section 8 done for me, okay? I had received it by being a victim of a crime, okay? My children's father was pew-pewed with a 12 gauge, okay? So that's how it landed in my lap. And I made sure I utilized that program. I understood the rules, the regulations, the policies, this, that. I moved from different states. That's why I tell you, I lived in 9 different states, met so many people, had so many opportunities. I mean, everything, right? To the point where, guess what? Self-sufficiency, that's the goal, right?
Right.
Eventually, guess what happened? I got that house. Guess what I did? I left it to my children, right?
Right.
and I moved on and I did what I had to do. So when people want to sit and want to point fingers and say you're beneath me and I'm above you, guess what? I just hope
It's
and
just
pray.
best, yeah. I stray away from conversations like that because
Yeah.
that's just not my thing.
This whole situation with this young lady right here is disgusting. I've been listening to her for the last couple of months. She's bouncing from platform to platform, and the way she's throwing her weight around, I don't wish bad on anyone. I would just say I want the universe to listen to the vibrations of her voice and show her exactly what she needs to be shown.
Amen. Amen to that. Star, what you got?
Hey, baby. Nothing now because it got too serious.
We can laugh about it. I'm just saying we can laugh about it, but
No,
it's just
we're
sad.
Well, I was just
Oh, sorry, my bad.
no, baby. Don't apologize. Never apologize. We haven't done anything wrong. I just wanted to come up here and tell y'all that when you have asthma, you don't sound like that. Okay? You don't sound like that. That is not why she talks like that. It is not the asthma that is causing her to talk like that. She's just a mean old biddy.
Yeah.
She's
That
just
part.
not a nice person.
That part.
And to me, since we don't know what she looks like, we don't know if her credentials are real or anything like that, it sounds a lot like projection.
It is.
Like she hates herself so fucking much that she wants everyone to be miserable, around her. And if you don't bow to her wallet, then you're nothing. And it's
That's
really
why I
sad to
always
see
say
these
it.
people
But that's
like,
not cool though.
just let her mow over people the way that she is because they want that money. It's disgusting.
And it very much gives, I have zero control over my own life or the people in my life. So I'm going to come on TikTok and try to get that.
No, that's crazy.
I'm not finna call these
Well, I
people.
guess everybody have their own motive to why they on here.
Well, I knew she would mean when she called me a slut. She said I
Yeah,
could
that was
Yeah.
suck all of them 5, you know what, pieces of wieners or whatever. And what else she said about me?
I
Oh,
that
think
I'm
was
Slim God
slow
and Dr.
and
Duchess
I'm
are
a dumb
fighting.
fuck.
Like, what is slutty
Huh?
about LT? Not a damn thing.
Did not have to
And
come
if
up
she
Not
here.
a
wants to be a
damn
slut, who the
thing.
fuck cares? That's her
I'm
opinion.
So,
Wait, they're fighting
I'm
right now,
All right,
rotating.
y'all,
Nikki?
they fighting. They fighting. They fighting.
Mute up.
You got
yeah, and I knew then. Oh, I'm sorry, let me mute.
The fact that she overtalks and interrupts everybody, that is very disrespectful.
Don't worry about me.
Slim is fighting with Dr.
Y'all
Duchess.
saying he right, but the woman you already heard her say she feel like she being dogpiled. So if she does not want to have a conversation, if she at 60 something years old does not want to have a conversation with Slim, she don't have to.
Oh well,
That's
I'm not talking
respect.
to. I'm not gonna
That's
talk to. I'm not
respect.
talking
And
to
then
her.
she don't have to talk to this man, y'all. She don't have to do none of that. She don't
And
have
that's
to.
what they get mad about.
She don't have to
They
talk to me, but I'm gonna say this.
they
I'm gonna say
can't
this.
define
Y'all
me.
gotta respect
They
that. She
can't
don't
tell
have
It's
me
not.
to be
I
Ooh.
still want to say
They
something.
can't tell me how to
Me
feel
saying
about
that
me
I
on
respect
TikTok.
her journey.
She don't have to talk to him.
I told y'all they were gonna unravel today.
I know I'm nobody. Somebody trying to help.
Yeah. Yep.
You can't say. Hold on, wait. You can't say that because I said I respect her journey. I'm coddling her, bro. That's some simple stuff, bro. I'm not saying this. I'm not necessarily saying specifically. The whole entire time.
Dear Jesus, Mary and Joseph.
Manipulating the whole conversation. There's no manipulation in that. No, she's been manipulating the whole entire conversation. She's been manipulating the whole entire process.
Slim is calling her out, y'all.
She can manipulate. She's a neurological surgeon. Of course, she know how to manipulate. I'm talking about her journey as a black woman. Nah, I feel it. That's why I said that. That's why I'm not talking to you, bro.
Don't nobody care how right you feel about
Look at
me.
the chronological order of what I'm talking about. But if I'm telling you it ain't for you, that ain't for you.
Is there a sniper room over here? Tell me what's for me. I don't think you
We don't do drops on Fridays, y'all.
Oh, it's Friday.
Yeah, you stuck now. You stuck now here. Welcome to. I ain't gonna say welcome to hell. I can't say that.
You can't say that.
The reality of it is, all I did was
about me.
all I've been doing is just sitting here listening. And I ain't gonna lie to you.
And don't worry about me.
I've been listening. I'm not talking to you, ma'am. I'm talking to the panel.
I don't care about you.
Okay, so I'm not talking to you.
I don't care about you. And I was
so now you disrespecting me. You said don't talk to you, so I'm not talking to you. So I appreciate if you stop talking to me.
You're not gonna do it.
I'm not talking to you.
You're
so
not
I'd
gonna do
appreciate
it.
if you let me
You just
talk.
insulted another man just because he said something.
That's not how this works.
Right, that's not how that works, lady. Guys, tap the screen. I gotta let Mello out. I'll be right back. Get her, Slim! Get her, Slim!
It's irrelevant. I don't know.
You don't tell me how to be on TikTok. I don't tell you.
You shut up, lover girl. Kiss my black ass.
No!
That's right. Let it out. Everybody. Say what you want.
Can I speak just on the experience of what I've seen? And that's all I'm saying.
You never know what's gonna happen over this.
I'm here.
Baby, you can't run. So now you run the panel?
Oh, there it is.
I'm not. You telling me what I can and can't do.
Before you was up here.
It don't matter. You can't tell me what I can and can't do up here.
There we go. Okay.
Speak on her, so just let it go.
What you mean? Y'all don't see the problem in that?
It's the topic now.
You talking to her?
I'm not talking to her.
Nephew, she don't want.
I'm not talking to her.
Like I have.
But you finna talk about it. That's the
I'm talking about what happened in here.
I have heard
what I witnessed in this situation.
I've heard the way you talking to her.
I'm not talking to her though. So y'all literally gonna silence. So y'all cool with letting me
I don't want no conversation with you. I don't want
to. And I'm not trying to talk to you.
Don't want you talking to her, Slim. And that's just
I just said I'm not trying to talk to you.
Before you got here.
I just said I'm not trying to talk to you. I do get
I've heard the way you talk to people up here. I've heard the way you talk to the women. I've heard the way you talk to some of the men. You don't have permission to talk to me.
Thank you, Tangi. That case was bad business for Nitra, I'm telling you.
I'm not free to speak on what I see.
You're not afraid, not while I'm here. You do you when I'm gone.
So you have authority over me.
I'm going to stand up for me whether you like it or not.
So you have authority over me.
You're not going to tell me how to be on TikTok.
Now,
you're not going to
we are changing and going into a different
direction. So you have authority.
You're not going to define me. All people, you're not going to define me. I might listen to Manny, but I'm not listening to you. I might listen to Duffy, but I'm not listening to you.
Could just go to rat and tat.
Change the subject, y'all. Let's change the subject.
Why do we gotta change the subject?
No, we gotta change the subject.
Because I'm a member of
Even if we don't change the subject, can I just do a quick commercial? If that's okay. If I could just do a quick commercial. We ain't gotta change it because y'all ain't gonna change it. But let me get some shout outs real quick. Jesus, my God. Okay. Top gifters, those we appreciate all supporters. So don't get it twisted. We appreciate the tappers, we appreciate the rose givers, we appreciate the people that grab the heartbeats. Special shout out to Jason. I'm her, Black Diamond, Amuse Gang, T Nicole, Dr. Duchess, Potato Salad with no raisins, Q Trinice, Coach Consulting, Inevitable, and Eve. Thank y'all so much. We appreciate y'all supporting the live. It has been a little crazy. It's a high, but I hope that just this moment, everybody was able to take a good deep breath, breathe in, breathe out. Hold it for 5 seconds if you can.
I don't know why so many people think they got the right to dictate to me who I'm supposed to be.
I guess I'm
gonna be what I wanna be. I'm gonna be what I am. So y'all just get out of my face and quit trying to tell me who to be. And if you can be on TikTok, I can be on that.
It's just bad timing.
And we will step behind her. Now, we do let the Duchess handle her own. But this is our issue, and we will step behind her. Now, I just got to be honest. This is our issue, and we will step behind her. Now, we definitely letting her hold her own.
Now, y'all gonna make me down here.
And we will step behind her. Slim, you already know we saw you and this.
I'm finna call a spade a spade. I'm finna call a spade a spade.
Whatever you want to call. We want
I ain't saying you wrong or right.
You several times, Slim. We still waiting on you to get back up. We still waiting. I don't even know why. I'm not. Please don't pull it.
Here's the deal. This is what I'm gonna say. Let me say this, Slim, before you feel like you think you don't. Let me say this. No, I don't give a damn about what. Hear me out. This is what I think. Hold on. Nitra talking. Hold on. This is what I think. I think that people want you to respond like they want you to respond. I don't have to sit up here and respond and be disrespectful. It's not calling in. I'm letting her have a voice just like everybody else because you getting ready, Slim, to have yours. I feel like this. If somebody says that they do not want you speaking to them, it's not calling.
I told y'all this was going to happen. I told you they didn't want to get on her bad side.
Talking to her. That's it. That's all. Not that the conversation can't go with somebody else. She don't want you talking to her, Slim. That's it. That's all. That's her choice. But that's her choice. She can let everybody talk. That woman gets a choice to say, I don't want Slim talking to me.
I've seen it several times. I don't want to talk to her. I want to speak to what I just saw.
You did come up here. Well, you can speak on that, but she said don't talk to her. That's all. So stand down.
I would be if I can speak. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
No, you can speak on the conversation. You can. Everybody else says. She just said don't talk to her. Y'all got to listen to my words. I didn't say Slim don't talk on the topic. I said she said don't speak to her, Slim. But you have a right to have an opinion just like everybody else. But you come up to my y'all calling her out.
This lady told me
being insulted. I get tired of being insulted. It's enough to go through it with these women and have to go through it with these men too. You're not going to define me. You're not going to tell me who I am. You're not going to tell me who I ought to be. I'm going to do what I want to do on TikTok, and there's nothing you can do about it.
And real now. Hey, listen, you ain't got to worry about fighting with me, Dr.
I don't need a thick skin. Y'all need it. Yeah, you see
soft.
In a whole
I'm going to get her to think that because it's a problem.
They
upset about you, child.
Hey, listen, no, you ain't got to worry about me fighting with you.
Listen to me when I tell you. This here is going to make Diamond and Nitra fall out. Watch what I tell you. Watch what I'm telling you is coming. Duchess is going to start pulling away support. She's already going.
I think everybody's problem with her is
she's already going back to political talk, like she said.
She dropped people from alive. That's why people
they don't like strong people. They don't like black people with some money.
They don't like nobody had no money. Y'all like
it's a difference. I'll be real with you. I don't like when people use or buy or manipulate situations to try and have authority in spaces. I don't like that.
Master manipulator of
hey, did she just ask me not to speak to her? Why is she talking to me?
You're talking about me.
You
are the master manipulator of nobody we've all seen that these women worse than you.
You can't name the situation I'm manipulating.
You're gonna come up here and tell me how to be.
We're going backwards. Slim, you know what you do in 2025. We're not going backwards.
You can't name one.
Slim, it's 2026. We're not going backwards. You better be lucky to get
and literally, y'all really should tell me I was right because I told y'all was going too far. Somebody gonna be up out of here because of it. And y'all still, Slim was tripping then, but yeah, I was right.
Really, we can say you manifested it then. You don't want to take that.
You can say I manifested it, but I called it for what it was.
You didn't call nothing. You're not.
I called it for what it was. The same way I'm calling this for what it is.
He did call it, but I don't know why he patting himself on the back. He did call it, but it ain't no. I wouldn't want to play that.
I ain't gonna. Man, I called it, and I'm telling y'all, just like we actually dealing with another one of them people right now.
Who?
The people that use their money to be able to get around platforms to do what they want to do and torment people and then try and say that somebody's bullying.
That's a damn lie.
Well, they didn't turn it down, did
what you will not do.
They didn't turn it down, did
Hold on. This is a total different situation. I think that she was being used. Hold on. I think Dr. Duchess, and that's why everybody mad at her, has a strong personality and her own mind. She's 60-some years old. She's not a 20-some-year-old little girl. Respectfully. So to put Dr. Duchess in a category, Rizzy, you had a place for that. You had a place. Ain't nobody over here making Dr. Duchess do nothing. Period. Yeah, you can tell. Yeah, that's a damn lie. You can tell. The bitch downstairs that said we can't tell. Yeah. I can tell the fucking difference.
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah, I can
that's
tell
what
the
it is.
difference. You want to put that jacket on
Miss
my
Leacher,
jacket.
I'm gonna say this.
No,
The entire time I've been up here trying to talk. The entire time I've been up here trying to talk.
I don't care.
I'm not trying to
I'm
speak.
calling everything out that does not apply to Nitra is gonna get called out.
What I'm saying is
You're
the
not
entire
gonna
time
compare
I've been
Dr.
trying to
Duchess
talk.
to Renzi in this
The
room. That's what
the
you're not
entire
gonna
time
do.
I've been trying to talk,
That's rude.
and I keep trying to talk, and y'all say she said that you say don't talk to her, so she should that shit should be enforced towards me. That shit should be enforced towards me as well. She should not be able to speak to me if I can't speak to her.
Y'all using Renzi name too damn much around here for me.
Well,
And in the
technically,
wrong way.
it's been a lot of people that came up on this panel that does not allow other people to speak, and we have not dropped them. They might get muted, and that's only if the mod abuses their powers. We don't drop them, so
Right on.
it's just kind of like you just got to do what you got to do.
Right eye. Six had requested before Zoe, so can you drop Zoe and bring Six because she requested
Six
first?
can come up now. I'm gonna get down because I don't do
Zoe, you were not first. Six was before you. Six was before you.
Wait a minute. How you gonna just drop me?
Because you ain't got nothing to do with it.
We all don't got nothing to do with it.
Hold on, let me get Six.
Six was first.
Come on, Snell, come back.
How y'all doing?
Hey, Six.
I got a question. So we can talk about not dogpiling Dr. Duchess, but then we dogpile Slim?
I was dogpiling him. I only stopped Slim for what he said about Rizzy. I don't like
No,
it.
because Dr. Duchess said something about Rizzy first.
And I said something to her about it, did I not?
No, you did.
Yes, you did.
You did.
I
Yes,
did.
you did.
I did.
You did.
I did.
You did because she wouldn't let Slim say 2 words. I don't have to let him talk to me. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Miss Nitra.
You not gonna stop Slim. I'm not dogpiling Slim. I'm not dogpiling Slim. I told Slim she don't want to be talked to by him. And I told Slim don't compare Rizzy in this room to Dr. Duchess because that's not fair to me as a host. That's not fair. I don't feel like that's fair. And I think Rizzy's name is being used around this internet too much in the wrong places. And that's just not fair to me. I'm calling that shit out. I don't think people should be using Rizzy's name in situations that we volunteered for. It turned into entertainment, turned into this bullshit. That's not fair to her. They get ready to have her service Sunday. I don't think we should be bringing Rizzy up in this. You had a fun live at first, Auntie. Like, no lie, this was fun at first. We was enjoying it down there. You see where it is now. People have taken it too serious, and then they want to sit there because she kept saying to Slim, "You need to go worry about your mental. You need to." That's what I said. Okay, and you need to talking to you. I don't know you, ma'am. I don't know you, ma'am. I don't know you, ma'am. You don't need to be worrying about me either. I don't need to talk to you. You don't need to worry about me either. See, this is what she did when he came up here talking. You don't need to worry about me. Can't nobody else say nothing when she on the panel. Is that what's going on? If Nitra don't want me, I'm not talking to you. Please drop me. I'm not talking to you. Can't nobody else talk up here? All of you think you can come up here and talk on me.
So she goes, has a court case, gets up on a panel for people to make a judgment, but is now mad that people are talking about her. Lady, you need the therapist. You not a therapist. You need one.
I'm just sharing my true heart with Dr. Duchess.
I believe you were true. I believe you were true. Yeah, and I thank you.
It take a lot to be.
But I am not going to just let people treat me any kind of way they want to. What you said wasn't wrong. What you said wasn't wrong, Duffy. You spoke truth. I understand where you're talking about, Duffy. I get where you're coming from, Duffy. You spoke truth, Duffy. It doesn't feel comfortable when someone is trying to talk and someone keeps speaking over you. Does it feel good? No, it does not. Oh, but you think it's out of respect, I respect you while I'm here.
Oh my God, Lord Jesus!
I didn't hear you because you were talking when I was talking, so there's no way that I can hear anything that you're saying because if you're talking when I'm talking, I can't hear you. I was telling Duffy that I respected where Duffy was coming from. I was respecting what Duffy said. I don't have nothing against what Duffy said. Duffy.
Hey, I'm a drop.
Nobody
when y'all wake me up when they stop arguing.
Well, I told you that this was going to be the beginning of a bigger conversation. The human, welcome in. Thank you for coming in.
You cannot.
You guys are not going to get a fair trial over at Trendsetter's Court. That's what I wanted to tell you. So if you're listening, I hope you can hear me.
You up here for nothing.
Tell me I can't gaslight her. All I was saying was that.
That lady is not no doctor. I'm telling you, she's not a doctor.
Okay, that's funny. She's funny.
I can be.
Gosh,
For those who really.
If
Ain't
you
no way,
decide,
Nuni.
if
Ain't no
you
way.
decide, Human, if you just when you hold that live, can you please kindly share it over to the beach house, please? Also, there's another court that maybe Tansy might be comfortable with getting a fair trial also, which is at the Big Divides, okay? Because the problem that's happening here is that Dr. Duchess funds certain platforms and they don't want to get on her bad side. And so therefore, there was never going to be a fair trial there, right? So I'm going to be looking out for the evidence. And when you hold that live, please share it to me.
No, Nikki.
I didn't say nothing disrespectful to you or about you. Did I?
Yes, you did.
What did I say?
I'm not having this debate with you. You know what you came at.
Listen, not too much on Dr. Dutchess.
Yes.
Not too much on Dr. Dutchess.
Absolutely. No, absolutely. I really think that Nitra went in very, she's usually very fair. And I still think she was trying to be fair. And then the pressure started hitting and she realized that, she had to start doing what happened. So you guys can handle it. Cause I've seen Tansy in action and she can she can definitely hold her own.
Listen, that's all I was saying initially. Understand why she's so defensive.
Did they drop Slim?
That's what I'm saying. That's why I was saying what I was saying.
I was saying.
That's why I said what I was saying.
Y'all say when you get older, that's a flex. We made it, guys.
Exactly. I'm saying that's respect. My mother is this.
Okay.
I was not knocking her age in no way, shape, or form. Why does everything that has to come out someone's mouth have to be a target?
Speak for yourself.
Demean a person.
I don't have a problem with poetic. Never had a problem with poetic.
All right. Sounds good. I'll be there.
Top chef.
I'll definitely be there.
Okay, I'm back, y'all.
What you ate, Auntie?
Bubba call.
Can I talk without being interrupted?
Thank you.
No.
Yes, she's so determined.
You might be right, LT. I don't know. I've never seen anything like this happen over there like that.
So, Nitra, I want to say something. It's the second day of the year, y'all. We got to do better. I'm sorry, but we got to do better. We got to be able to have conversations. We got to be able to talk without arguing and screaming over each other. Have some respect for Nitra's panel, you guys. We have got to do better. It was such a good day, and we were laughing and having a good time, and it turned into this, and it don't have to be this. And we not messy talk, so why are we doing all this messy stuff?
I think this was the same young lady poetic that's been trolling me over in the mafia.
What young lady?
No, I don't think that was. No, not sis.
No, it's not. She don't even go over there.
No, she don't even
go over there. She don't even go over there.
Her name was poetic.
She don't even go over there.
I don't even be over there, man.
No.
She don't even go over there.
No, my name It's not poetic. Can tell you, and Nitra can tell you, I don't go to the morning show.
She's a professional.
No, I'm not
poetic
talking
is a
about
very
poetic. I'm talking about the lady with in that box down there. She looks like the woman
I
that's
didn't
been
know
trolling me
was
over
up
the
there, so right, can you bring me up to date?
So now everybody, you guys notice, pay attention. Pay attention. It's always they've been trolling me.
Miss Nitra, I told them they can drop me.
We don't get that.
I haven't spent my life running and hiding.
Dr. Duchess, we don't drop.
See if I can.
We don't drop. If you, especially on Fridays, nobody pays to drop. If you want to drop, it's totally up to you.
I'm not running. I don't run from a fight. Never have, never will.
Well,
But don't
if I
talk
can
to
be
me. Don't
honest,
talk about me.
I don't
Don't
think
mention me. I'm
I
not going
can't
to
speak
run
for
from a
everybody,
fight.
but let me just
I'm going
speak
to
for
Right.
sit up here
myself.
and make
The
everybody fight
conversation that
for
we were
me.
having earlier, yeah, we were having to talk over one another, but I'm not swinging on you. I'm not here to fight you. I don't have a problem with you.
But these people keep coming up swinging about me or
Who are
at
these
me, and they
people?
want me to run and hide. I'm not running anywhere. You want me gone, you drop me.
No,
I'm
you don't
not
get
running
dropped on
anywhere. And
Friday.
if they swing
Oh,
throw a
Lord.
rock at me, I'm gonna throw a brick at them.
My God is here today.
The real now.
Ooh, this is
We
ugly.
like that sometimes.
The way that they are condoning this is wild.
Thank you.
Why are you
Poetic, are
surprised?
you
Hey,
okay
Dr.
up there?
Duchess, I want to say this. You won, Dr. Duchess. You have won.
Oh
Don't let
no.
these people get through.
Then
Wow.
you
I'm
know
not
me happy
surprised at all. And
New
that
Year.
ass kisser right there need
Enjoy
to
yourself.
stop.
Enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. No, I'm for real. Enjoy yourself. You ain't got no business tussling with nobody. You enjoy yourself. Go
They
take you
can't
a
win. I
cruise.
don't know why they
Bye, Duffy.
You,
Tell
you
her
take
anyway.
you take.
in a whole year. The whole year I've been here. They have not
And
won and they
Poetic, you
have
get
not
about
learned.
your
Man,
trolling.
y'all.
I'm a little nervous
Poetic is
to rotate.
disgusted.
People knocking. I hope
Right.
y'all ain't coming up here to throw
Man, I'm
no
finna
rocks.
rotate, man.
Yes,
Listen,
they are. They coming
y'all
up
just
here
don't
to say
talk.
something
Listen,
to me.
somebody, Duffy, this call
Don't we have, hold on, wait a
Nah, for
minute.
real, I do. I
Y'all
truly do
Yep.
seen me
respect her
from
though. For
four
real,
once before. You're
it
not gonna
take a
do it
lot.
today.
Don't we have
It
another
take a
case,
lot.
y'all? We got another case.
This nigga take a lot to get where she
Poetic
at.
didn't get to finish what she was saying. She's trying to finish her thought. Okay. My apologies, Poetic. Yo, we can be
Nah, for real, man. I do respect her,
Nobody
man.
cares what
I'm
Poetic's
not
talking about.
trolling or gaslighting or none of
Duffy,
that.
shut
I'm
up.
truly saying how I really feel. I feel like I respect
Ah,
her. I
but
feel like
Jenny, I'll
she's
say
worked
it
hard to get to
again.
where she at.
Duffy.
Look, you laughing,
Poetic
CC. I'm
is
for
trying
real.
because Poetic is trying to talk.
Oh, my bad. I ain't here. My bad. It's not poetic.
Oh
You
my
gotta go. Hold on.
God.
Go ahead, poetic. I'm sorry, poetic. Go ahead.
I took a break from this app because people are bully, people mean, people are always yelling at each other. And I came back today and it was a good day, but I'm ready to take another break because y'all out of control. Y'all can't even respect somebody long enough to give them the floor to let them talk. And y'all over talking and screaming and yelling. It's like, come on. And what everybody feel about somebody else, we always have discussions. Somebody don't want to be talked about. I get it. Well, we should be able to have a conversation and a discussion, and we can't even do that because y'all always arguing and screaming. Y'all got almost 2,000 people in here. Ain't no telling how many people are streaming and watching.
Oh my
and how many
God.
times this is going to be played on the blog.
Oh,
Y'all
yep.
just don't care about people. Y'all don't give a damn about nobody else. And I think it's mad disrespectful. It's disrespectful on her platform. As a black nurse, a black woman, I tried to bring positivity to the app. But then
Girl,
when we
not.
doing this, there's nothing positive about this.
Nope.
Nothing. Sitting here yelling and screaming at each other, going off on each other, talking about each other, downgrading each other. As black medical professions, we all important. Every single one of us is important. And I give Dr. Duchess her accolades because I can imagine how the medical field was 40 years ago compared to today. It was horrible. So I see what she's saying, but I see what everybody else is saying. It is not the Supreme Court, y'all. This was just a TikTok event. And for everybody to be attacking everybody, I get it. I don't think she's on Dr. Dutch's level because they're not in the same category. I'm not in the same category with my doctor, but that doesn't make me any less of a person that can actually say, hey, this is how this is done, this is how this is done in endocrine. But I will tell you this, when he goes to court, it's people of his peers. So I get what she is saying, and she feel like she's being attacked. I understand that too. But all y'all, we just got to do better. It's like, come on now, this is the second day of the year. We already fighting, we already arguing. We bringing up somebody that has already passed. We shouldn't even be doing that. It's like, stop, enough is enough already. And y'all just don't quit. I tell you, so many times I wanted to leave this app because people don't quit. Y'all bully, y'all bully, y'all bully. I got so many messages, and it's just like, you wrong for being quiet. You wrong for being quiet. I couldn't get a word in. That's why I was quiet. I couldn't get a word in.
Oh,
Let the church say amen. Mm-hmm.
amen.
The bloggers are gonna have a fucking field day with this. Nietzsche's like, girl, I don't care nothing about what you're talking about. We not messy talk. Oh, yes, we are.
Right. Say you not messy talk again.
We not messy talk. Oh, yes, we are. The poetic is on the verge of tears. And look, Nietzsche, look.
What is she crying for?
Just gotta give next week or something.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
for
How
real
many
though, man.
Gotcha.
She said she can't get a word in. They talking over each other.
She's sitting up there looking like she done lost her best friend.
Welcome to the beach house, poetic. You're gonna be my new emo.
Happy New Year.
Merry
Don't she
Christmas.
round you a penny off for a good time? You remember penny
I
off
don't
good
feel
time?
bad for her because you know what? She's part of the bullying culture that they've created over there. Am I lying?
She do look like penny off good time.
Nope.
No, because that episode when Penny was hurt and crying and she went back in her
Yeah,
mom's room for that.
And I'm gonna
that's
think
what I'm
about
telling
what
you.
you gonna do about
That's
Now
it.
what
they
I'm
laughing
talking
at her.
about. That.
Just think
No,
about
she don't. She don't want to have jokes. She's upset.
I know, but it's like
You
this.
gotta lighten it a little
They
bit.
don't
You know.
care. They do not care.
That heavy stuff. She just laid it on us. Like y'all are horrible. Like, all y'all.
And she's been
Y'all
trying
don't
to
want
talk
me to
the
get
entire
mad.
time.
Yeah, but I
Y'all
ain't.
don't want
They
me to
better
get
leave
mad.
my
Steffi, you on
poetic
a panel with a bunch
alone.
of women gossiping. What you gonna do?
They they better leave my poetic alone,
But honestly,
y'all.
See, not
They need to
LT,
leave her
LT,
alone.
LT, you better not feel bad
What?
for Poetic because she's been a part of the bullying culture over at FOE, participating in them bullying you and other people. Okay? I don't
She
feel bad
she
for
never
her. I'm
she
not
never
saying,
bullied me.
I'm not
She ain't never
saying, but,
bullied me.
and she never stood up for you either.
No,
Look how
she have
she
never stood up for me either. You
look how
That's
right.
she's
so.
sitting up there. She's
Exactly.
sitting up there like she done lost
But
her best
Black
friend. She a
Queen. I
grown
know,
ass
she
right?
woman.
did.
Wait, let me get a
She
screenshot.
did.
Let me get a screenshot real quick. Wait,
She
hold
looks
on.
we have to
ridiculous.
stop. We have to
Wait.
stop excusing people's behaviors
We
because of
really
what
do.
because of who we think that they are or because we think that they're good people when they constantly show us over and over with their actions that they're no different or no better.
It's true. It's true. Hold on. Let me lower
I'm
the
not
volume.
going exactly, but I'm not gonna say she's not the only one. There were several people who came over to Nitra's live when I was getting dog pound. So let's keep that in mind.
I
Okay?
do.
Absolutely, LT.
Hey, Black Queen, what you got?
Hey, I just got a question. Hey,
What?
y'all, if you having an issue with what's going on, then why stay in the panel?
Thank you.
Right,
Thank
right.
you.
I mean,
Look
if,
at her.
if
Look
it's
at
an
her face.
uncomfortable
Right.
situation, why stay in the panel and sit here and
Let the
cry,
Right.
church
cry,
say
cry?
amen. Let the church say
Right. That's what I was
amen.
gonna say. If you ain't part of the
She
problem, you
trying to
gotta be
get
part of
it.
the solution.
She
Ain't no
trying
in
to get her
between.
word in. She
Look
was
at her
trying to get
Now,
her
It ain't no
see,
word
face.
trying.
in,
It ain't where she
y'all.
need to be. That's
The
not where
best
she need to
statement
be.
she
But
could
that's where she
make,
wanna be.
the best statement she could make is dropping and not participating in the bullshit.
Look at that
exactly,
face. Look at
Look at
that
her
face.
exactly.
Whose face poetic?
Yes.
But it's
Look
not
Like a
at
gonna
her.
lost
change
She
puppy
look like
anything.
dog.
It's
somebody.
not going. Maybe
She look
5 minutes.
like
They'll change for 5 minutes,
You
and
like
she
she the
know that.
puppy pound.
she's sitting up there looking like somebody just ran over her dog of 20 years.
Like a shadow puppy.
I am so done. A
I'm going
grown
back to
ass
work
woman.
Monday.
Oh,
I'm
But see,
going
she
back to
but
work
see,
Monday. I'm gonna miss all of y'all.
Hold on,
did she
Oh
wanna did
my
I
she
miss
goodness.
wanna
all of
she
y'all.
wanna speak on about y'all, but she won't address the Dutch lady though.
Hold on.
Right, put a
Wasn't she
name
what?
here?
on it.
Right,
Ain't none of them gonna
right.
do it. Ain't none of them gonna do it. They're not gonna address Dutchess. Hell to the
So
no
what? So
no.
what? They
And I
all
Okay.
of
hope
them.
she
So
just
what? All of
realized
them in her
Dutchie in the
pocket now.
and I
Where's
hope
Miss
she
Nitra? She done
Hey,
abandoned. She done.
Sophie.
She done.
Yep.
She done
I
jumped
don't.
ship. Where's she
I
at?
I don't.
Nietzsche's
I
on the
I don't like
phone.
none of.
See,
I
You know,
don't
Nietra's
Nietzsche
like
on the.
always
none of
comes
y'all.
back and
All of
goes,
y'all.
I don't know what happened. I
And
didn't
see,
see nothing.
All of
I
y'all
wasn't
broke
and
asses.
here.
see what this
All of
Dutch
y'all broke
lady.
asses.
What this Dutch
Shut
lady is
the
gonna
fuck
have to
up.
understand, it's a lot of young
You
people
slut
on this
bucket.
app that be in these on these lives
Thank you,
and in
Sophie.
these panels, and these young people are gonna cuss her out. She thinks she gonna
Yep.
huffing, puffing. And
Where is Scooter? I need Scooter here
where's Scoot
now.
Boo?
Y'all,
I've been sharing the
y'all,
live to her for 3
y'all,
hours.
Scoot Boo. Where's
y'all
she at?
know,
Listen,
y'all
Did you
know,
text her?
y'all.
somebody
I'm about
sent.
Yeah,
to
I shared the light to her earlier and she
I'm
didn't
about
even
to
come
become
over.
Duchess, y'all. Y'all better leave me alone. I'm about to become Duchess. Y'all,
LT,
I,
don't do that. Don't do that.
I,
Stay LT.
you
They gonna cuss
know,
this lady out.
you
LT, I
know
have a question
that
for
I
you.
ain't
LT,
no
Wait a minute,
stay
what?
LT.
on. Did
Oh,
you text Scooter?
yeah, I text her. She didn't respond.
Oh
Let
shit.
me
I
let me
sent her
look
a
at my
message
let me
too,
look at
Nuni.
wait a minute.
Send
Hold
Scooter
on.
a
Girl, I
Let me
got
smoke
a
look on
phone
signal.
number.
let
Let
me
me
look on my
call Scoop.
phone. Let me
Y'all
look
heard
on
what I
my phone.
said.
Hold
Somebody
on.
send Scooter
Hold
a
on.
smoke signal, please.
I've been sharing her the live already for like 3 or 4 hours.
Oh my God, this is.
Scooter probably said, fuck all of y'all. I ain't done none of
Yeah,
y'all
Scooter was
answers.
like, fuck
Shit.
y'all.
I ain't
Scooter out in
responding to nobody.
Scooter outside
I
enjoying the second day
I
of the
ain't
year.
okay.
Why
Let
the
me
This
see.
is
damn?
this Dutch.
She got the
What happened to the live, Noonie?
is on Nitra's on the phone.
Oh, okay.
Hold
Child, there's
on.
probably smoke coming from the screen over there.
I'm telling you,
No,
Diamond,
she ain't
Who this?
respond yet.
Who this lady think she is? She
Scooter
gonna get. I know
Scooter
one thing. She
enjoying
better
that
not go
baby.
around. I know one thing. She better not slide around over there by BK and Susu them, cause they gonna light her
Wait a
ass
minute,
up.
honey. I got
all
Scooter
right, y'all,
phone
mute
number,
up, mute
child.
up,
Let me.
mute up, mute up, mute up, mute up.
Wait a minute.
Okay, here we go. Here we go.
Come
Let me
back.
mute up.
But this time, you're gonna make me go. I'm not running from nothing.
But see, that's my thing. I was raised in the South. I would never, anybody that's on this panel that's
I'm
ever, I
not
would
running
never
from nothing.
disrespect. That's just how I was fucking raised with manners, respect, and decorum.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Art.
I don't
Thank
care.
you.
My elder can say whatever they want to, but that's still my fucking
Oh
superior. That's the
shit.
wisdom that I need and look forward to. So I don't understand how motherfuckers can get up here and and then be on a panel a month or two later talk about we need to figure out how to get through this. We need to come together and find out how we can work through this. If you would have fucking listened and actually valued the wisdom that's sitting around you before and not take advantage of it and be playing and bullshitting on it, then you wouldn't be sitting your ass on a panel trying to figure out life.
Okay. Now, thank you, Inevitable. We definitely heard you, but you are speaking. Inevitable, I am your elder. I am your elder. I'm 57. I have earned that right to speak. I am 57. Yes, and I have earned the right to talk. I am
Hey,
not
delayed.
one of these young people on here, and I seriously want us to do better. It's horrible what we're doing to each other. It's like they call this black talk, black messy talk, this talk, this talk. Why can't we just be some human beings that get along with each other and have respect for each other?
Poetic, since
I
when
think
you
it's
know
only
that?
right
Oh my god.
because this gentleman came up and spoke on the people on the panel or whoever may have been on the panel. I think it's only right after you have spoken for someone to whether they want to defend themselves or however they want to do it and not be interrupted as well.
Well, let me say this real quick. To my elders, I apologize for my language. I don't normally cuss around my elders, so I apologize. It just pissed me off.
Yeah, cause that's disrespectful, bro. I didn't use profanity not one time.
Bro, if you sat here and saw what I saw and kept getting dropped, you would understand my frustration. But it was pathetic. It was pathetic as fuck.
Happy New Year,
Yeah,
delayed.
it's sad, but you have to make sure that you are controlling your emotions
Well, I
at
already
all
apologize
times.
to my elders.
Donkey, shut up.
I apologize.
I think you
Right.
should apologize to the ones underneath you as well.
I accept your apology.
No, see that's the
Accept your
problem.
apology. I absolutely accept your apology.
Oh my lord. Okay, I'm
Accept
done,
your
y'all.
apology as well.
I don't know if I'm an elder, but I'm still gonna take it as an apology towards me, so I accept it.
I'm not apologizing for anything. I already apologized to Nitra every time, twice. Twice she reprimanded me, twice I apologized.
She said she not. See?
I honestly did not come up here swinging. What is his name? Inevitable. I did not come up here swinging at Dr. Duchess. Let's just be clear about that. I was up here to ask a couple of questions.
He's already
And I
showing
could
that the
never
bias
get
that the lawyer
out
was
my
talking
questions.
about
I
was
couldn't even
true.
speak. I didn't have nothing negative to say about her. I don't know her. So I didn't have nothing to pertain to her about what she had going on. So I didn't have nothing to pertain to her about what she had going on. No, I did not. What I did was wanting to know why did the conversation switch when it came to Slim. That was my question because I'm not trying to talk at her, but because of his prior reputation, he was not allowed to speak because of everybody's preconceived notion about who he is as a person. So at the end of the day,
Damn it, Nitra, what the? Look, I'm getting tired of the bullshit.
Somebody blowing her phone up. That's what I think.
She's doing
Somebody,
it on
Somebody
purpose.
blowing her phone up.
She's doing it on purpose, you guys, so she can come back and play confusion.
they blowing
I
that
was
phone. That's Diamond, and she's like, you better not disrespect my my Dr.
so it was
Duchess.
not to degrade her in no way, shape, or form. So before you think that everybody is trying to dogpile her, that is wrong. I was not. What happened before I got here and everything else, that was different. And then when someone else is trying to talk and someone constantly tries to cut them off while they're trying to speak, that is disrespectful regardless of your age.
Right.
And I get that.
So you're not talking to me now?
And Mr. Inevitable, I never said Dr. Duchess I am speaking.
But you're still talking on me.
Oh my God! See, this is what I'm talking about. I never said.
Okay. So, but I get what you're saying, 6 foot. I get what you're saying, 6 foot. But y'all got to understand and give grace. If one person's on the panel and they're being dogpiled on, it's fight or flight mode. Everybody knows about fight or flight mode. So if somebody comes up and is indirectly addressed something about them, they're going to swing because they're in fight or flight mode. Y'all have to understand
Why
that.
is he talking
I'm sorry.
loud?
I did not mean to cut you off. I'm gonna let you finish. My apologies.
No, I'm just saying y'all just gotta understand it, and it's like everybody's acting oblivious to us being human. People are human, and when you're being dogpiled on, and they don't have to directly address you, but they can speak on how you're reacting from being dogpiled on, and they're gonna swing because they're in fight or flight mode, and then y'all attack them for responding because they're in fight or flight mode, and say, "Oh, well, you attacked me." No, you didn't help the situation. If a
She
person
brought her ass to court.
you
She knew
stepped
what it
up,
was.
let them get it out, and then when they move past it, then you can address it maybe at a later time. But you don't try to address somebody in fight or flight mode. That's a bad decision. If I could just have a mom moment,
No.
I'm gonna drop because there are several people knocking at the door, and they've been knocking for quite some time. And I'm just wondering, is anyone gonna come with me so that we can actually rotate the panel? I'm gonna go with you. All right, I'm gonna drop when I get to 1K coins. This man here.
If Nitra don't see what I see right now when it comes to Duffy boy,
Duffy right now, honestly, I don't even want to go there.
I didn't say nothing.
We're gonna have to watch this on my phone because Nitra keeps going on.
Me being a human being, of course, I'm gonna have to figure out a way to not disrespect her, and that was disrespectful.
Oh, look who it is.
Said to me, everything
the
that was said
goat.
to me. So the only
you're the
reason
victim now.
I never said I was a victim. Why do you keep doing that, ma'am?
Because I can.
See, that's what I'm saying. So I'm the one attacking you now.
You're still talking about me.
Because you were the topic. Were you
I'm
not?
not
Right,
supposed to not be the
Nuni.
topic.
Were you
I should
not
be
at
able
court?
to sit in this space and not be the topic.
Wow, ma'am. You're a doctor. Wow. Okay.
Oh, yeah, wow.
She's not a doctor, y'all.
I be damned. Are we serious here? Are we really sitting here listening to this
Sitting
bullshit?
down having a conversation, and we were sitting at the
This
table.
lady is making oh my god, she's beyond flight
And look at Nitra.
mode.
Nitra's on pause because somebody's on the phone with her. Like, don't you dare disrespect her.
You don't know
This
nothing
is crazy.
Oh
You
my
don't know anything
God.
about me, but you certainly
I
got
can't
a
believe we sitting here listening to
You
this.
don't know anything about me.
Ma'am, I'm not attacking you. Why do you feel like you are the victim?
No, I'm nobody's victim. That's why I'm still here. Because I'm not a victim. A victim would have ran. I
Nah.
Poetic is a dumbass. Poetic, pay Nitra the money and drop that bitch. Period.
Okay? So don't say and that. I'm going to keep swinging. But who's attacking you? You can't make me have a conversation with you. You can't make me.
She wasn't even talking to
She
her.
Poetic,
was she didn't yeah, she
poetic
wasn't
don't,
trying
poetic,
to.
me. I'm not
yeah,
a
poetic don't
moderator.
need to drop nobody. Let it all explode. It's about to explode, y'all. It's gonna explode.
Mr. Inevitable, this is what I was speaking of. I did not disrespect her. Mr. Inevitable, this is what I'm talking about. I did not disrespect her. I did not come at her. Stand down. Don't say another word in defense of
Ooh,
me.
she's ordering him. Stand down.
I'm not going to argue with someone twice my age. Let them go. You have a great day, ma'am. I pray that God blesses you all of 2026. I pray that God blesses you all of 2026 and He grants you the peace that you need over your life. Because for some reason, you seem to think you're superior to everyone on this planet, and that's not how this works, ma'am. Thank you. So I'm going to let you know that God be with you, walk with you, talk with you, and go over you over your life.
This is wild.
That lady, that is a broken
Well, Miss Nitra's on pause, and you can't bring
woman.
anybody up while she's on pause.
Somebody injected her with the ego boo. That's all
No,
I can
somebody
Nah, that's
say.
not
injected. That's the
ego.
devil.
Girl,
That's
the
What
devil
the
juice is
fuck?
flowing.
What the fuck? I'm
that's
sorry, y'all. I
that's
try
not
my best to
ego.
respect that people older than me, but this is some bullshit right here. For real,
Yeah.
for real.
Yeah. She goes on a panel for a court case about her, but doesn't want to be talked about. So that tells me you want to be the
That
center of
li-
attention, but nobody can have an opinion.
Nobody on the pat. Look at this.
Let's usher in a healthier vibe.
This is what you get when you dealing with one of them old bitches.
And cleared out. She basically cleared out the room, y'all. It's only
Every
3 people that's really there for her right
And look,
now.
y'all, look at poetic face.
look
Look
at
at
Poetic. Looking at
Neat.
she. Let me shut up.
Hey,
Poetic,
Even
poetic,
Bright Eyed
poetic is
do this. I
poetic
even
is
Bright
not
Eyed
even
said
on her
nope.
side.
on sobriety and
Poetic not
addictions,
on
so
her
you guys are
side.
more than
Poetic is
welcome to
disgusted
have your
right now.
chance to speak.
She's
But
disgusted.
we're doing part two because a lot of people messaged me and said that they didn't
Yeah,
get to speak
Poetic.
and didn't get to
Nisha don't even care. She's okay. She's back. She's back, y'all.
I'm
Sorry,
back,
but
y'all. I missed everything, but I just
y'all cussing
conveniently
on
came back.
over here on the other end cussing somebody out in real life.
So
There's a
she
lot
must have been
going
on
on
the
right
phone
now,
with
baby. But
Scooter.
Auntie, this was the longest I ever had to wait to come up, and I think
I'm sorry, but I'm over here saying cussing out of
Oh,
bitch.
Glam. I hope Glam gives her the business.
and
I hope.
I'm over here. I'm in
I
real
hope
life.
Glam gives her the business.
I'm in real
Glam,
life on the phone with it.
do it for
Y'all over here,
2026,
y'all cussing
Glam.
over entertainment. I'm on the phone for real cussing out a bitch in real life.
Okay,
So,
clock in, Auntie. That's what I'm talking about. That's my
in real life, in touching area. I'm not on no across the state shit. I'm cussing a bitch out that's up the street.
Don't touch nobody.
Oh, so that can't be
Some real
Scooter.
life going on over here.
Don't touch nobody, Auntie, because you know we got bond money, but I want to spend it on other things.
And when it come down to my kids, I touch the world. Yeah, I'm over here cussing out another bitch.
Oh, God.
We riding that sunset.
You better say that.
Period, poo.
Well, I must say,
period.
Miss Nitra,
I like
FOE is holding it down over here on the app. I must say, Miss Nitra, FOE has been holding it down in your absence. They have been a
The
great
grandma job is never
They've
over.
been doing their thing. So, yeah, welcome back then, sister. Welcome back. Where was we at?
What is Manny talking about? Does he still have on that blue wig?
Man is so messy.
I think they wanted the conversation to
Watch,
change. So
watch
I'm
Montel
on
be
to
over
talk
in left
about that
field.
topic.
Watch y'all. She's so innocent. Watch she be over in left field.
It's time for one, and everything can calm down. This has been a very interesting day and a busy day. I want to welcome you all to Nature Talk. This is a place for positive talk. Although it did get a little disruptive today, it's still a positive place to be. Please keep your negative thoughts to yourself as much as possible. Now, we have a content creator class starting January.
Okay.
It's Montel. If you don't go somewhere.
I want to tell all my mods something. Okay. And please, it's just a PSA. If we're engaged in some battle up in this bitch back and forth, do not come up here and do a mod break. Let us fight.
You know I'm fighting, Nuni.
Okay? Don't come up talking about, oh, I need to do a mod break and oh, tap the screen share the. No. Let us just fight. Now,
Let her
I'm only
cook.
saying that because we haven't had really a brawl yet here, but in case it happens for 2026, do not come up here doing no mod break, please. That's all.
More info.
Especially if you look like Miss Martell. Is that her name? Yeah, poor Miss Martell.
Please send your heart media copies. They're very important and it's helpful to the live. Gift the host and panel is very much needed.
And if
You
you're
keep your
gonna,
neck
I
coming to
love
your
me.
tail.
I love me some Miss Martell, but this was bad timing. This
bad
is bad
timing.
timing for a
Bad.
commercial
Bad
break.
And
timing.
they like make it quick. Tap the screen, share the line. It's on and popping. Gift the host. Bye.
You keep
That's
your
it.
negative comment to your tail. Mm-hmm.
Icon just
Lord have
Look, she's
mercy.
still going. She's giving the whole calendar for 2026. What the fuck?
Over here. Thank you and have a good day, everybody.
Thank you, Miss Martell, for those beautiful, lovely
Oh my God,
announcements. We do
poetic, fix
appreciate
your
She's
you
the
doing
church
face.
that. Miss
secretary.
Church Martell, some hippies. Thank you. All right,
I'm
guys,
just
this is
joking, y'all. I'm
Freakum
just
Fuckum
joking.
Fridays, named that by Kevin Brown. Okay, on Freakum Fuckum Fridays, there are no drops. You heard that right. There are no drops. Now that applies until Nitra hits that stop button, or until you hear her snoring and bringing the cows home. Meaning, even if it's 12 a.m. and you try to drop somebody, they still can't be dropped because it is still technically Freakum Fuckum Friday. Now, I will tell you, if you come with about 10 bands, I'm sure my auntie will close the live for you. If not, I'll get this bitch closed. Just throw me a little $500, okay? In other words, y'all, let's start this
Her and Duffy
conversation.
is something else.
It was requested that we no longer talk about the case, but this is Miss Nietzsche's panel.
They lie.
Huh? They
I
what?
requested that like this. They lie.
Oh,
I'm just asking.
who gonna tell her? The Dr.
I'm
Duchess
trying to get
did.
caught up. Sure. So y'all.
Wait, what did she just ask?
She said, who made that rule? And like this is their panel.
Oh.
She said, so it's been said that we're not going to talk about the case. And Nitra said, who made that rule? This ain't their panel.
So she must. That's directed to the Dutch lady, right?
Yep. That's why I said, who gonna say her
Requested
name?
nobody, she wants them to stop talking about it because I think that other guy, Inevitable, felt that she was being dogpiled on because so many people were talking about the same situation.
No, was he up there cussing? Because I thought I heard a man cuss.
He was cussing. Yo, you almost lost your page. I saw three warnings come across the screen.
Oh, God, Lord have mercy. So he was cussing.
He was. So if you lose your page, it's not Glam's fault.
And y'all
And Dr. Duchess.
How I get back up here?
He did apologize.
I was not cussing, Miss Nitra.
No, was he cussing
Girl,
at
shut the fuck up.
What?
No, he was cursing on
Oh,
behalf
sorry,
of
Nuni.
Duchess. He was getting us straight, chewing our ass out.
He did apologize. He did apologize.
We
Yo.
all accepted his apology.
And yes, because Auntie Nitra has never lost her boxes, and we're not about to start now. Thank you.
Miss Nitra, I have just two quick things. My original come up was for Miss Poetic to get out what her thought was.
Yes.
And my other two were that your niece 6-footer was mishandled in the panel. I strongly feel that way. She couldn't get a word out. And then my other thing was
That's where I left at, 6-footer.
Yes, and she was not able to get a word out. And that's my good sis. So I had to let you know that. And then
I might have to leave again because family calls and what's going on?
Okay, top shelf.
Being a mama bear because somebody else mama bear involved. I believe in when our kids have situations that the parents should stay out of it.
But her
But
kids
ain't no
are
mama
grown. What
gonna
kids
address
is she
my son
talking
and I don't
about?
address the mama. So now me and the mama on the phone fighting. You want my controller? Get you some fucking business.
Yeah, I do that
If
too.
I'm not in it, if I'm not in it, you shouldn't be in it. Let them handle their business. We're not in it. But since he called and said now the mama in it, now this mama in it. So now we back and forth with it. And it's a mix, you know. And
Her kids
I
are
don't give a
old.
damn.
That's right, because I pull up about mine. I wish you would try my son.
Stay out of it. Let them work it out because they have a child. And in the end of the day, they gonna have to figure this out. They'll be back together. Now you don't ruin relationships, so stay your bitch ass out of it. Remember, what you're not gonna do is call because my son. You're not gonna text my son and threaten him because you a white woman. Your daughter chose a black man. You're with a black man, and let me tell you something. I'm very pissed off because these women will get a black man and hide behind the fact that you're still prejudiced. And just because you go and marry a black man, that don't mean shit to a black mama with a black son. And bitch, what you gonna do is stay in your motherfucking place and get out of his. And I mean that shit. Like I told her, don't use that shit on me about you being married to no black man. Stay your bitch ass in your rightful place, and it's out of his business. And I mean that. They were quick to say, I married a black man. That don't mean shit. Don't threaten him and tell him you know people in higher places, bitch, because everybody get high about this hoe.
Master had a wine.
Still nigga, like Jay-Z said. Yeah, I'm pissed off. I don't like that. Stay at the fuck out the way like me. If I got to sit in a seat of discomfort, you got to learn how to sit in your seat of discomfort.
I'm so sorry to say that because she's talking about the mother of her son's child, white woman, black woman, or otherwise, why are you even discussing this on a public platform? It's disgusting.
And let me just
Amen.
say this, as a white
Amen.
mother, if your daughter is like, we don't know what's going on. So because I'm white, I'm not allowed to stick up for my son because he has because whoever, well, I guess it would, what? What?
She sounds like a fucking jit.
Reacted the same way you did.
With threatening messages. My God, I could see if he beating her and doing all that, but y'all want to know the truth? Oh, I can't. Well, he told the nurse.
Don't give us too much, sister. Don't give us too much now. Don't give us.
That ain't too much.
Keep some of that to yourself. Sit down, Martell. Keep it moving.
Look, I'm gonna say this: if your daughter start acting crazy with my son and putting hands on him or anything like that, he can't touch you, baby, but I can.
I let my shit out. It's not nothing that y'all think. It ain't nothing that like. It's not a relationship.
It ain't that deep.
It's the mother. It's the mother-in-law. It's the mother-in-law. The mother-in-law thinks that she's supposed to be because she is teaching her daughter that times have changed. I have not seen my new grandbaby that was born on the 15th, but the grandmother has, the white mother. So my son wants me to see my grandchild. But this mom has told her daughter that times have changed, that too many people shouldn't be around the baby, but the other family getting to see the baby, and my family ain't seen the baby. Bullshit.
Does she live with them?
Has made a stance and said, I can't be in a relationship like this if my family can't see my baby.
It's flu season. Do you guys understand how bad the flu is?
Well, honey, at the end of the day,
You go to court.
your son, if that's your son, baby, then he can bring that baby over there to see you. So it is what it is, honey. You should have picked better.
Right.
I am so over this whole
Right, Miss Lisa.
conversation.
Yeah, it's just a deflection.
Well, Nitra, if I was over there in the FOE still, I would come up in the panel and I would tell you to take this to God and leave it there and pray about it. Because obviously the daughter, the baby mama probably got issue with you because you probably been running your mouth a little bit too much about her, and that's why she keeping the baby. That's why she
It's
keeping the
2026.
baby.
Don't get FOE on my ass now, okay? Because you know what?
Okay. Like I said, she better
I'll be back, Nuni.
be a
I'll be
little
back.
bit more
Tracy's like,
humble
I'm out of
and
here.
say a little bit nicer things
Don't leave
No,
to
I had to
the
Auntie.
get home.
Don't need.
I
Just
gotta
daughter-in-law
change
clock
this to
out.
LT.
about the daughter-in-law and the
LT.
mama-in-law.
Mute up. God damn
These
it,
people,
LT. You got
these
everybody about to run off this goddamn
And
panel.
these
No, I
Mika,
people
clocked
are
out.
look,
grown. You got all these people on this app talking about what they'll
Look,
do about their
I'm a
child,
I'm
and
a
these damn
grandma. I'm a
childs is 30
grandma.
and 40 years
Yeah.
old. Please.
I'm
Now,
a
Miss Lisa, I'm gonna
grandma.
step behind mine now. I don't care how old they get.
I'm gonna keep now look. I gotta
Right, but
keep it real, y'all.
but
Sometimes we
when
put
it's
our foot
mess,
in our mouth.
Oh,
think about it. When it's
no,
mess,
you're
like
right.
what she's talking about,
Yeah.
and
Hello,
you
is
go
this
over there
thing
and scalp,
working?
then how does that work for you?
No, you're right.
Hmm.
Nothing like this,
Think
And
right? At
about
the
it,
end of the
y'all.
day, that's
Why?
that baby's mama, and I'm gonna respect that baby's mama.
Here comes
Period.
Pastor Private.
Right. But why
Wait,
why
wait.
would that girl be hold up, y'all. Give me a chance to say this.
All
Why
right.
would that girl be keeping that baby away from Nitra if Nitra had not been saying anything derogatory about her or her mama? Come on,
Wait a
y'all.
minute. Wait a minute. Wait.
I got a
Listen.
But COVID and
grandchild
flu and everything
that's
going
of a
around.
different
LT.
race. Of a different
Okay,
race.
LT.
but the other grandma done
Yes.
seen the baby.
Right.
Listen.
Exactly.
How we
Y'all
mute
That's
up,
listening
my
we
to us right
mask
point.
up.
there?
Right.
Maybe it's
Y'all know I'm telling the truth. That girl would
LT.
not be keeping that baby
LT.
Honey,
away
LT
from
is in her
her.
feelings.
What? Oh, look,
LT. Mute
look. I'm a
up.
grandmama too.
Uh-oh.
Okay, I'm gonna mute up.
Mute up.
Oh my.
Shit.
Yo.
And if you're going to see a newborn, mask up.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That too.
Oh
That
my
too.
God. Is everybody forgetting that that boy just got out of jail and maybe the mother and him are not on the best of terms right now and they might not
That's
have nothing
not
to
that
do with each
son.
other?
No, that's not that son. That's
That's
Or
not
is the
that
not that
other
son.
son?
son.
That's not
That's
Okay.
that
not the
son.
one. That's the other son.
Oh, wow. So they all got issues. Ooh.
All right, all
Mm-hmm.
right, all right. Let's change the subject because I don't want to be talking about nobody's family now. Private, what you got?
I wanted to say that my oldest child was born on he was due on Christmas, but he was born December 20th. And honey, they didn't see my baby till March. Everybody was mad at me. This was my first child and my mother's first
Hey,
grandson,
Felicia.
and they didn't see my baby till March, okay? And this was 23 years ago. That's how protective I was about my baby. But LT, listen, as Jen said, we are in the flu season. There's still so much ambiguity about COVID and the long-term effects of it and how it affects kids, right? That mom is being protective of her baby. And listen, we don't know who she lives with. So remember, for COVID, you would mask up when you went out of the house. But everybody in the house, you come inside, you take your mask off. So if that baby lives in the home with the other grandmother, that would explain why that other grandmother
Right.
has seen the baby. Okay, so because we
But why
Nitra
Mhm.
they
hasn't.
arguing private? Private, why are they arguing? That's an
LT,
adult
LT, LT, please.
conversation.
LT, please let her finish. Please. I love you, but please let her
Okay.
finish. Thank you.
There are they're arguing because Nitra is a grandmama bear and she's used to, maybe, the baby was just born in the middle of flu and COVID season. So it's y'all excuse my puppy, but Nietzsche probably wants to see that baby, and they're probably not fighting with Nietzsche. They're probably trying to get her to understand, hey, listen, he's only been around the people that live in this house. We all live here, which is why it probably, if the mama had it her way, it would just be me,
I
baby, and
need to
dad.
step away for 1 second, but carry on with the conversation, please, and one at a time. LT, calm down.
Okay, that's it. That was all I wanted to say.
And
Carry,
that's
and
what
it's
I
a
was
good, and
trying
it's
to
a good
say.
Y'all,
point. Private, everybody, one at a time.
y'all,
Okay.
y'all not hearing from where I'm standing, okay?
We
Most
are.
often than not, and this is no shade to Nitra, because I want Nitra to see her grandbaby, okay? But if they are arguing about that baby, it ain't about that baby, y'all. It's about their daughter and their mother-in-law. That's what the fight is about. It's not about seeing the baby. It's about whatever's going on with them two and Nitra. That's
We
it.
don't we don't
We
know
don't know. We
that,
don't know
LT.
that. We don't know
And
that. We don't know their business.
She
We
pretty
don't know
much
their life.
saying that.
We listen.
no,
Can
She
I
she's
pretty
speak?
not.
much
Can
saying
can
that
I speak?
though.
Can I speak?
Yes.
Can I speak
Go ahead.
uninterrupted? We don't know what the living situation is with any of them. We don't know what their relationship is like. I agree with private. My children are now, I am the mother of a 35-year-old and soon to be a 30-year-old. When I brought my children home, I was home with them for 2 months. We were in the house for 2 months unless we were going to the doctor. If I needed to go to the grocery store, if I needed to go somewhere and do lunch, if I had to do anything, their dad was with them. Nobody was traipsing in and out of our house. We weren't doing any of that. And I had my babies in the midst of cold and flu season.
Right.
December 28th and January 26th. One was born in 1990, one was born in 1996. When I brought my first child home, I lived with my mother. I was 18 years old. My mother made sure that no one entered that home except for myself, her, my dad, and my stepdad, and my son's dad. That's it. I couldn't have no friends coming over. There was
That's
no
right.
such thing as dragging this baby in and out and around. I saw a baby yesterday. It was 20 degrees here yesterday in my part of New Jersey with a real feel of 16. Do you know how many small babies I saw outside in strollers? I'm looking at the parents like fucking coming to Marshalls and Walmart is not that serious. Now, when your baby develops whooping cough
Yep.
or the flu or COVID, then it's,
RSV.
oh, wow, I don't know how this happened. Everyone does not deserve to breathe on a baby. My little
Right.
grandson came home May 10th, 2020, midst of COVID.
And Bubba's
I
Guess
think
who?
you
Guess
should.
who couldn't come to that house? None of their friends, and I laid down that law. Her mother couldn't even come over there because she was in and out of the street. And the way that they had to sit in the hospital for 4 days and they couldn't even come out of the hospital room. Do you think that we were going to take chances to have people with their nasty, filthy germs around them? I stayed at their house to help because I was able to.
Right, right.
Now, whatever Nietzsche's issue is with that mother,
I think
who
she's telling
knows?
the story, y'all. I think she's
Who
telling the
knows
story.
and who cares for LT? You can't make a judgment or say that it's got anything to do with them fighting with
Clock
Nitra.
in.
It has nothing to do with that. That's none of our business. In my opinion, she shouldn't even be putting her son's business on TikTok. But
Right.
we don't know what their relationship is. And this may be a health thing. And who's to say maybe they don't want to be bothered with Nitra right now? Maybe. Everybody needs a break from
But it's
everybody.
none of our business.
It's
Let's take a
none of our
listen.
damn business.
Miss Nitra.
It's none of our business, and
The
we can't make
family
judgments on what
march
it is. I'm just saying,
the
from
black
my perspective, it would be a health issue that people are traipsing in
Yes.
and out of that house with that little newborn baby. And with
And
that,
that's
I
all I
land
was.
my plane.
Thank you, Jenny. That's all I was trying to say. You guys, I have been sick for 2 weeks. The flu got me first, and then it got me. I'm telling you,
Can
this
I
is no
listen?
joke.
Let's listen to the clip because she's explaining what she's saying is happening.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
I'm sorry, Jen. We'll
But
open
one
it
thing
up
I
again
told
in a
him, you didn't
second.
listen when I said don't give the baby. But you'll listen now when I say don't marry.
That's a hard lesson. That's a hard lesson. You got to learn when you got wisdom before you and you don't take heed to the wisdom. Then you're going to have to learn them hard lessons. It happened every time. You know, my 18-year-old daughter, she learned that hard lesson.
Mama ain't wrong. Mama don't be wrong. Mama don't be wrong. Like
You
we,
got to get out
because
that
we're
mentality
women,
because you
and
know what?
a good woman
Sometimes,
know a good woman, and a good
so
woman
they
know a
had
sorry
issues.
one
Nietzsche
too.
told her
And
not to
if a
have the
woman not there
baby.
for you
And
mentally
that's why they have
before the
issues.
empire is built, she not gonna be there for you when you start building the empire.
That's
And
right.
that's one thing that my sons need to know. You have to size it up before you ever walk in the door with it. And if people don't support you and they're not there for you and they don't have that emotional support that you need in a relationship, you are going to get yourself in a world of trouble thinking that you can bypass the red flags. You don't bypass the flags. But sometimes in life, our children have to go through it because something we did. But God dog it, if I tell you that it's going to be a big flag, baby, you better listen to your mama. Listen. But that's neither here or there. I put it on the floor. It's out there. It's nothing big. I believe in the law. I believe in attorneys. I know y'all know that by now, but I believe in attorneys fighting for me if they can fight. No, it is important because he really needs you. Your boy needs you more than anything.
Even though, they don't always listen to us. He needs you at a time like this because he's fighting a hard battle when he's
It
fighting.
isn't her
He's fighting
fight.
a whole
Thank you,
set of
Black
folk over there.
Queen.
And it's not easy. So he does need you.
Here
He
comes
does need
Scooter.
you to constantly comfort him and assure him that somehow you're going to get through it. Because I promise you, that whole game is on him over there.
Yeah, he hurting y'all.
Who's that in the box with the braid? That's Icon.
Like, you know what I'm saying? That's his first son. He loves him, man.
And he
I
probably
tell
does
him
have
it's
regret.
unfair.
I'm trying to see what she's gonna
regrets
say
he
to
got a baby
Scooter.
with this girl now.
No, he won't say that. He won't.
Okay.
He think that something happened to the baby. He won't say that.
No, I didn't think he would say it, but he could be thinking it. He
I
could
ain't
be
gonna happen
thinking
to
I
the
should have
baby.
listened
I
to
got a
my
regret.
mama.
He just, you know what? He just keep calling and asking, what can I do? And I told him, this is what you're going to do. You're going to get an attorney to fight for you. And you're going to be able to keep being the best dad that you know how to be. You're not going to give her any money. We're not going to give her any
No,
money.
no, ma'am. No, no, no. That's not, no,
Let
ma'am.
her mom give her the money. But if there's anything your son
That's the
needs,
worst
you
advice
need
you
the
could ever give
necessity of the
someone.
need. The rest of it,
Don't
let the
give it any
court
money
for.
that child needs
That's
to
what you
eat.
do.
The
Keep your
child needs
money
clothes.
or the judgment of the
You don't
court.
do that because it's going to be worse on him.
Cause he in the music industry and he get a nice little check for his music. So
That's disgusting.
see that, they'll
100%. And
break it
now,
down
okay, with
together.
that right there,
We'll get the rights. Cause we like I
I'm
rather
fine with her not
no
seeing that baby
disrespect.
because you don't say that.
If I could have had the relationship
You want to turn him into a
over the
fucking deadbeat.
finances, I would have chose the relationship. It is everything to be in your kid's life. That money don't last as long as the relationship. Check gonna cut off. That kid gonna keep growing. That mental state, they need you. So I would rather have that personal relationship and on any given Sunday. But sometimes parents don't want that. They'll rather get the bag. They think more money gonna come. And then your child in life, you wonder why that son grew up to be the way he was because he really didn't have that father in life. And then you brought in a stepfather, nothing wrong, but that whole kid is sitting there wondering, why wasn't my real dad here though? Nothing against the mom, but they damn sure want to know. And when you can sit back and look back and say, well, your mama wouldn't let me be in your life, that shit don't look good.
Well, I kind of got a hand
So food
raised.
is free now for babies? Clothes are free for babies? The necessities. I'm just
There's
talking about.
comments saying that everybody's cutting Nitra off, so I want the comments and Nitra give me permission to speak because I want everybody's approval when I talk. So can I talk, guys, or do you want Nitra to continue? Because I see y'all in the comments saying y'all cutting her off and she's not getting to get her point out. Has Nitra gotten her point out, or should we continue to be quiet? I'm confused. I'm just asking. No disrespect, as Shanitra say. Go ahead, Peach. Thank you. Is court over? Cause Auntie Duchess and drug and rats and roaches. I'm seeing all kind of folk.
They follows me, baby. I can't.
Okay, I have to say that that's probably the most, out of all the disgusting things I've ever heard Nitra say, that's probably one of the most disgusting things I've ever heard Nitra say. Ever.
No,
So
no.
let me say this, Nuni, real quick. So now we heard this, right? With our own ears, 4K. We heard this the second day of 2026.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine what she has said when she not on a hot mic and she ain't on TikTok.
I know. That shit
To
just blew
say
me.
that as a grandmother,
That shit just blew me.
you have no, first of all, you mind your business, you stay out of your children's affairs.
Period.
Let me tell you something. My sons could call me and they can
Hey,
vent,
Auntie, Happy New Year.
but if they said, Mom, what should I do? I can't tell you what to do.
That's your
I am
family
here.
now.
I am here to listen. That's not my problem. But what you will not do is get into any kind of a DV situation. That's
Right.
what we're not going to do. But to say you're not going to give her any money, how was the baby? Do you know how much formula costs?
LT,
Do you
I'm
know how much a
sorry.
case of wipes costs?
Uh,
Are you crazy? That's your advice. I am so livid
LT,
right
I
now.
owe you, LT, I owe you an apology because you
Nah.
said the story right the first time. My bad. That's
Mm-mm.
fucked up.
Mm-mm.
That's fucked
It's more
up.
important that he's there that he just shows affection, that he just shows up. Let me tell you something. If you ain't paying for this child, don't come
You
knocking
don't
on
need to
my
be
door.
here.
Yeah,
Right.
don't
You don't
come
need to be
knocking on
here
my
at all.
door.
That's
And
right.
if you got a problematic mama like that, even more, I'll handle the bill. I'm good.
Because
I'm good. Well, there's Wick.
there's no way. There's no way. And then, oh, because he's a rapper. Ma'am,
A rat.
where? Who know him? Who knows you? Who you, excuse me, let me say this kind of ghetto. Who you is? Because I ain't never heard you.
Ooh, that
Who
really.
are you?
Ooh, that just made my.
Hello?
Hi.
Hello?
Hi.
That's
I
I
got.
want I
that's
I,
why.
Let her
Yes.
Go
talk
ahead,
something.
private. Go
I
ahead,
wanted
private.
to I felt like what she said was wrong. Number one, I agree with Jania. First of all, talking about it on TikTok,
Uh-uh.
when you know that everybody knows somebody, that get back to that girl, it's not going to get back the way Nitra said it. It's going to get back even worse, and it's going to make things worse. Second of all, if the baby is brand new, why can't we wait until the weather warms up, until we're out of flu season to see if things change? Because it really could just be that mom is protecting her baby and dad doesn't live in the house. So because dad does not live with the baby and they don't want, that's how you have. But the next thing is this, and I hope that somebody is in the hallway listening to this. Um, my brother had a child. And when my brother had that child, him and the girl were no longer together. And I asked my brother, I said, well, he's like, she hate me. I don't know why she hate me. And I was like, well, are you taking care of the child? And he was like, she don't want to answer my calls. I don't even know what she need. I said, well, let me tell you what she needs. A child needs every single thing that an adult needs. When you wake up and you flip on the light switch, that baby got a light bill somewhere. When you flush that toilet and you brush your teeth and you wash your hands, that baby need running water somewhere. That baby need a roof over his or her head. That baby needs food. The baby has all of the same needs that an adult has. So you take what you spend on yourself and you multiply it, because this is a new baby that's in diapers that are being thrown away, that's in wipes that are being used and thrown away, that needs ointment. What I'm saying is this, Nitra, you wrong, Nitra. You wrong to tell your child you gonna have your child in a world of trouble. Telling a man not to give money. Let me tell you something. At the end of the day, even if I can't lay eyes on my child, I'ma send that money. Because at least I know I'm doing something. You tell this boy don't send the baby no money. What is wrong with you? And she raised 4 kids. I don't understand where her mind is. How you say that? How you tell a young man not to send money to his child? The mama, if she wasn't thinking about going to court and if she wasn't thinking about getting a lawyer, she gonna be thinking about it now, because that's terrible advice. And you are not thinking in the interest of your child. You are thinking in your own selfish interest, because that baby need that money.
That baby need that money, y'all. Regardless.
I agree with you. I agree with
Even
you,
if nature,
private.
even
Absolutely.
let's just say that. All right, and I don't know what money he's getting in and out is none of our business. But even if Nietzsche's just saying, "Look, I know we had our differences, whatever, but let me anything I can do. What do you need for the baby? I got you." Even that, whatever. Like, I don't know. It's not making. I don't like this.
I feel like nobody should have to call you and tell you. Even if she don't take his call, send that cash out. Send that
Send
Zelle.
the Zelle, send whatever, drop by the house. Look, I bought you 3 months worth of diapers. That'll, a newborn baby could use the same size diaper until 3 months old.
That's
I
right,
mean,
Nuni.
like, come
Leave it
on.
at the door. You
Leave
can
it
leave
at
it
the
right at
door.
the
If
door.
she'll get
Leave it
over
at the
it, like,
door.
try to do something, document everything, like, oh, this is bad. This is so
Because
bad.
who wants to go to family court after you just had a baby?
A brand new baby at
A
that.
brand
Didn't
new
she say
baby.
that the baby was born on the 16th or the 17th of December? That's a
Yeah, the
brand
baby's
new.
not even a month old yet.
Right.
So now you already telling him to not give her any money?
Y'all seen them
Are
pictures?
you
Hold on
crazy?
real fast, Noonie. To the professor. She did not say for necessities. She made it a point to say that it's more important for the father to just be present than it is for his money, because he makes a lot of
Oh,
money
wait
because
a
he's a rapper
That's
and ain't
exactly what
nobody
she
just going
said.
to take his money. So she didn't say send it for necessities. That was never said.
She didn't say that. Again, selective hearing. Okay, so you know what, Professor, then go
It's
listen
time for
to.
you to go. I'm sorry. Who? And also, who is this? Who want this smoke? Replied to me. She had a baby with no way to provide for it. Who said that she has no way to provide for it? And why would she be the only one providing for the baby that they made jointly? What sense do you make?
All right, so
None.
at this point, we're not even talking about the mother or the father. We're talking
We're
about
talking about the
specifically
baby and Nietzsche's foolishness.
What Nitra just said. What Nitra just said. Do not send her money. That's what she said. She didn't say nothing about necessities.
And he asked her, what do I do? And she told him, don't give her no money. That was her
Hey,
words.
yeah,
Right,
well,
Jen.
welcome up. Who wants to smoke? How are you? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, everybody. What I'm saying as far as the mother is concerned, you don't have a baby with no way to provide. If you have a baby with somebody that you're not married to, you just got this boyfriend. We don't know they living situation, right? We don't know all of that. But what I'm saying is, yes, he should provide for the child. I never had an issue with that. Of course, I'm not dumb. But mothers should have a way to provide for their children too before they start spitting them out.
Right, but I don't think that that was ever.
That's not the conversation. That wasn't the
I'm talking to
conversation.
you because you is questioning me about
That was
whether when
not the
I said that.
conversation. That is not the conversation. That is not what we're discussing. Nitra said that she told her son to not give her any money. Whether
I
this
know
young
what
lady, listen, whether this young lady was able to provide or not, at the end of the day, the money that would be given would go for the care of the child. We're not saying that she doesn't have any money. We don't know. We don't know that. We know what Nitra said that she told her son, and that was to not give her any money. Why should he not also be contributing financially to the child? The mother can do it, right? Why can't he?
And let me tell you something. It's
hold on, hold
also
on,
it's
hold on, hold on a second. Hold on. I never said that. All I was saying is that she should have a way to provide for the child as well. I never said, and I know what Nietzsche said. I was in the live. I didn't say any of that. I'm not saying that he should. I don't agree with Nietzsche by any means. But what I'm saying is when we sitting up here having kids, let's make sure that we have a way to take care of business, especially in situations where you're not married to these men or for whatever reason. And then on the back end, you go and handle your business as far as child support or whatever agreement you are going to come up or whatever. So no, I
So
don't
if
agree with Nietzsche, but I also
wait.
agree that women need to take responsibility as well.
right, but so that
Women
wasn't.
need to take responsibility, but what if she's on maternity leave?
Yeah, I understand
What
that.
if she started a job right before she had the baby, went out on leave, they're holding her job, but she's not getting paid. She's
Yeah.
off without pay. What if she has
Hmm.
a baby that was born with complications? What if something is prohibiting mom from going back to work? What if it's the simple fact that she's in the middle of cold season and she would rather go without that little income so that she can make sure that her child is healthy because she has to deal with her baby every day. So she'd rather just stay home and not work to make sure that she's not bringing anything in and out to her child. We don't know the situation, but at the end of the day, let me tell you something. If you cannot be there, that's how you keep your face clean. If you cannot be there at the end of the day, that girl can't call him no deadbeat. Even if he don't knock on the door, even if he don't get to see the baby, he send that money, he drop that package, even if he don't want to give her no cash. You go get the diapers, you get the wipes, you find out what kind of formula he taking, you drop it off on the doorstep, ring the bell, get in the car and watch him pull it in. But at the end of the day, they can't call him no deadbeat. A woman should be able to make a way, but the economy we living in and the situations, the circumstances, is going to vary from family to family and person to person. And ultimately, daddy didn't just birth a baby out of his body. He was able-bodied and able to still work, and he needs to be running that bread over there. Period.
And
Agreed.
we know she's doing something because the baby's got to be fed, changed, bathed. Somebody's got to get up every 2 hours and hold the baby when they crying and make sure, like, so she's the mom without any money is already doing her part, right? That's why it takes two to make a baby, and it's a necessity to have two people to financially support that baby. I would never tell my sons, even if the woman was rich, I would never tell my sons, don't give her no money.
Are you kidding me? That would never fly out of my mouth.
Right.
I would beat my son's ass.
Correct. Agreed. I totally
And
agree.
and I'm glad you came up here, Who Wants to Smoke, because sometimes when you're typing stuff in the comments and then it could get. I'm glad you came up here, and I'm glad that we're having this conversation collectively. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
it's kind of like texting. You text somebody, they take it wrong. They're like, "What the fuck you talking about?" Whatever. So
Mm-hmm.
you're welcome here at any time, and I get what you're
Right.
saying, but
Mm-hmm.
we're talking specifically about what Nitra just said, and Nitra just said, "I told my son not to give her no money," and that was terrible of her to say.
Very much
Period.
so.
Right.
Yeah.
Correct. And
Can
I really hope that she missed, because sometimes when we're angry, we say stupid shit that we don't mean. But because you're angry, and at my age, I've learned to not do that, because once it comes out the mouth, you can't take it back.
Right.
So I'm just praying that she's mad, and she said that. I really pray that she does not feel that way
No, she
about
said what she
him.
felt.
I mean, I know that, but I'm trying to be a little more optimistic on the second day of January.
Right.
That maybe
can
it
I
was
say something
just her,
now?
just her feelings. She's feeling some kind of way. But I truly hope that she does go back and say to her son, you,
I
like,
didn't give you
what
the
I said to
right
you was wrong.
advice. Right.
I'm gonna take. I need to run that back, because what I said to you was wrong. That baby does need to be taken care of, and that baby deserves to be taken care of well, because that baby didn't ask to come here. And now we're also facing the fact, whereas though I read the other day that now Trump wants to stop all child care payments. So
Right.
now you in a whole nother world of shit, because now who's going to watch this baby?
Right.
Child care is already through the roof. What if all subsidies that he's trying to do, all subsidies are stopped? Now what?
LT, go ahead. What you
Can
got?
I? Okay, first off, I understood what y'all were trying to protect me, but I know what I be talking about. Okay, when she came on and started talking, she was talking about how angry she was that they was not allowing her to see the baby. Okay, then toward the end, she blurted out about telling her son not to give the girl money. They are beefing between daughter and mother-in-law. So what I was saying, even though you all probably didn't want to accept it, I felt it in my spirit that that's what that lady was talking about. That's what Nietzsche was talking about. She knows she's gonna eventually see that grandbaby, but also too, she don't like the fact that the woman, the baby mama, her mama done seen the baby and she haven't. It's kind of like me.
Control.
Uh,
Control.
I'm yeah, control. My son. Okay, let me say this. My son. Um, wife was in labor. I knew she was in labor, okay, but I didn't know when she was gonna have the baby. I told my son, I'm at work, so when I get off from work, can I come up to the hospital, to sit with y'all, support, and if the baby already come, then I get to see the baby, right? When I got to the hospital, the baby was asleep. You know what I did, y'all? I didn't try to uh, um, act like I gotta control everything. I sat there and I laughed and talked with my son and my daughter-in-law, took pictures of the baby while the baby was asleep, and I waited till the baby woke up. See, not every grandma, especially if they're a first-time grandma, and Nitra is not a first-time grandma, not every grandma is going to be patient and wait. They want to take over. They dismiss the baby mama, the woman that's having the baby, right? Because they want to hold their grandbaby, right? So I know it may have came out kind of cocky, and I wasn't being arrogant, but I was just speaking the truth. I've been around Nitra. I know how she moves. So that's all I was saying. She was really angry when she came back on the live
Yeah, she
after
was,
getting
and
off the
maybe she was
phone.
coming off of a heated
And
conversation. But I want to say this real quick,
exactly,
without cutting,
exactly. Yes.
and I'm sorry to cut you off, but to the boy moms, to the boy moms out there, when your sons start having children, the preference of the baby is with the woman's family. Is always going to be that natural reaction. So it's okay to be patient and sit back and take the back seat, because I don't have daughters. So my sons have children with other women, and whether I like them, whether I don't like them, whether whatever, I have to respect that that's that. You know what I
Right.
mean?
That's those babies' mamas.
I'm just saying that with boy moms, it's a little bit of a different ball games than if I would
It
have had a
is.
daughter,
Mm-hmm.
and my daughter's, it's just different. It's just different. You know what I mean? So, maybe she's going through, and then now she's just saying that her daughter ended up eloping. Did y'all know that?
Yeah, she said
Yes,
that. She said
yeah.
that. So she's in my opinion,
Eh,
because remember when she was saying that, oh, they need to plan for this, and she's doing everything, and they're going to
Mm-hmm.
decorate, and they're paying for everything, and da 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 da. And the
Mm-hmm.
daughter now
Yeah.
goes to elope. That's one thing now that you can't control. Now this
Yeah,
baby
and
is here.
the
The baby and
mm-hmm.
So, all
the
right.
parents have their own thing going on. You can't control that. So I do
Yeah.
believe that it's a lack of control. But I want to touch on something you said, Nuni, about the daughters
Mm-hmm.
with the baby mom. Listen here, I don't know why I'm different, but I 100% am the my role is reversed.
Right.
I'm the everything grandma. Like I am, but I made myself that way. Not taking anything from the moms, the maternal grandmothers at all. But I am so hands on that now I am trying to figure a way how to back it up some
Right.
because I'm so hands on. And
See,
I get I wouldn't know. I'm sorry for stuttering because I'm trying to make this
no, you're good. You're
sound
good. Go
right.
ahead. Get it
I'm
out.
trying to make it sound right and not rude. But I am also thankful that I'm not in a position where as though I don't get to see my grandson as
Right.
Right.
much. Granted, now my biggest one now is 13. So he's doing his own thing. So whole winter break, I get 1 day with him. So he's doing his own thing, but now he's a teenager. But
Right.
my little 5-year old grandson, we're locked in enjoying that the hit. Um, and I appreciate that. And I even though nature gave bad advice, I do kind of feel bad, but it's other factors going on, and you have a whole lifetime with that baby.
I think that, and in hindsight now, right? Finding out that her daughter eloped. Now she's going through this with the son, the Bubba having a baby, and they're having some sort of disconnect with seeing the baby. It seems like she might be a little overwhelmed with that.
Yeah, it's a lot, and then you got to figure the
Because
nonsense that
dealing
comes
with
with
it
this
all at the
app.
same time. You
It's
know
a
what I
yep,
mean?
it's a lot, and it just seems like it's coming to a head. But
Yeah.
we're gonna add in sprinkle in this messy talk nonsense. You know,
Right.
I,
Right.
I I just I just hope that she walks back the comment about not giving her any money. I
Yeah.
really do.
No, I
I hope she
agree.
does.
I I feel that Nitra will calm down and she will talk to her son in a reasonable manner. But I'm saying this as a boy's mom. I only have two sons and I have one grandchild. And when he came forth, it felt like, oh my God, it was exhilarating. I can't even express how the feeling is first becoming a grandmother. Mostly all of my girlfriends became grandmothers before me. But what I want to say too is that I hope that Nitra take time out to, just wait for their signal. Wait, they'll let her see that baby, but I think she's angry because of whatever's going on with her son and that girl, and she's feeling very apprehensive that she's gonna have to fight for her right to have time with the baby. That's
And
really what
she
I
and
think
she
is
might be
going on.
feeling
That's
a little bit
yeah.
alienated also, and then immediately,
Mm-hmm.
like the
Yeah.
first reaction is like, okay, I'm mad, I don't like this, and so she's just doing what
Right,
Mitra
right,
knows how to do, I guess. I don't know. I'm not making
right,
excuses, but I'm just trying to be open minded because the baby's so new. Maybe the argument is fresh. I don't know, but
right,
she needs to really take
right.
back those
But
words, though.
No, she
but I
needs to stop
think
talking about it on social
There
media.
you go,
And
but I
That's
exactly,
think
gonna make it
that
worse.
slap
It's
that
gonna get
pregnant.
to
yeah.
yeah, it's gonna get to a point where, you know, it's you making it worse. Just stop talking about it on social media because those people may be watching. And the second thing is like when she said it's the white mom, and I'm thinking like, first of
Mm-hmm.
all,
that was
that could have
unnecessary.
but even though we know Nitra does not have a racist bone in her body, which is why her children they date outside of their race and they're comfortable. We know she's not racist,
Mhm.
but that's why I said stop talking on social media because when it gets back to the young lady and to her family, and you started off saying it's the white mom, race had
That
nothing to
could
do
that
with
could
it.
really that could hurt her negatively on
Mm-hmm.
this
Right,
platform.
because that baby
Mm-hmm.
is black and white. That's what I'm
Right.
saying. And so
Yeah,
ultimately,
yeah.
the
You're not
bottom line,
wrong.
it didn't have anything to do with whether the baby was white. It really was about the son having access and her being able to see the baby. You should have
Yeah.
just
But
left the
Yeah,
white part out or stop talking about it.
period. Now, what
but
if now?
but but
Now, what
with
if now
her
with her speaking on this and her son hears this? Now you got a problem with the son, with
Yep.
your son.
Yep.
And you don't want that because you don't want to be disconnected from him as well
Mm.
as the baby. And I don't care what y'all had going on. There's a pick up the phone. You can FaceTime the mother. Can you just show me the baby? Can I FaceTime you? I understand you don't want us tracing in and out of the house. Have a conversation with the mom, with the mother.
Right.
It's okay. It's all right. Because
um
they may have some
and
issues that they need to hash out outside of
right.
her son. And that's
True.
okay. You want to say you big this, you big that, you grown. I'm 50, I'm about to be 51. Act like it.
Act like it.
Let me say this, y'all. As a grandmother of a biracial child, well, he's not really biracial. I don't call him biracial, but anyway, he's his mom and grandma and family is from Honduras. So, what would I say? A different ethnicity.
Yeah, he's
Um,
biracial.
I don't. Yes, I don't look at my grandson in that manner, but the society do. Okay, when I look at him, all I
That's your
see is my
baby.
grandson.
Right.
Yeah. So what I wanted to say is that I think, and I think all of us can agree. I think Nitra was angry, and when she said the color card, it did kind of make it look like she had a problem with the mother-in-law.
Mm-hmm.
But I just hope she calmed down and kind of go back, maybe talk to the mother-in-law, make things right with her, as well as the daughter, and of course the son. I met the son, the rapper one, and the other son. I think they will hear their mom out, but also, how we do. We mamas, especially if we a boy mama, we
Right.
get on defense mode quickly, and when we're trying to fight for something, and we know that we have good intention, we don't want our good intention to be taken badly.
Right.
And I think that's where Nietzsche was at. She was just really feeling like, why y'all treating me like this? Why I can't see